All right. I think it's about time we get started. Time for a boss fight. A quick summary as to what happened in the previous session. After all, it's been 2 weeks. The party, when adventuring through a dungeon, came across a dragon in human form, chained within one of the chambers of the dungeon, skewered through with several shards of angel. After freeing this dragon, they managed to open up the door to the final chamber. And within was a device. A device designed to reforge weapons of the divine. Upon putting the shards of the weapon within, the weapon was snatched before they could get to it. And so, the fight has begun. Now then, releasing my players and switching over to the main screen.
You're welcome.
No, I was fully aware that that it wasn't in that. All right.
I was just making sure.
Now, you're audible.
Hi.
Oh, gang, we're
Hello there.
fucked.
All right. Boss fight 1 and 2. Who's ready to smite some devils called angels?
Listen, gang, they're the closest thing to a divine being I've ever seen in my life. This is a nightmare.
Are we still damaged from last session?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we sure are.
Any damage
Any
you
damage.
had is carried over.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
You have
Did
not.
you even get hit though?
I got
I know.
hit a while back.
Where
Oh, yeah.
is the arena? I have the arena set up. Where is it?
Oh, do I need to go onto the arena screen?
Dungeon? Oh no, it's in the dungeon channel. Isn't it? I need to find it. There we are.
This is.
Here we are.
We really need to reorganize everything.
Yeah, probably. That's fine. It's fine.
It's-
There it is.
Anyways, I'm assuming first thing first is initiative, right?
Yes, please roll that up. I'll get you all set up in just a moment.
Where's the dungeon?
It is in the Google Sheet for the map.
All right, I need to find the Google. I had to pull up Google Docs on Google Chrome. No.
I didn't. You remember I
You
was
can pull it
with
up. You
Jack?
can pull that up on Opera.
Well, I don't have it saved on Opera.
It's saved in the general chat of the server.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
I'm
link.
dumb.
In the pinned messages.
Oh yeah, the
Right.
the last
rolling.
the last one, darling.
Not
Okay.
hot. It's harder.
Now that's some barbarian initiative right up in here.
All right, where did I put that picture of the Seraphim?
Did you send it to me? I'm pretty sure you did.
I sent it in the chat somewhere.
Hmm.
Under miscellaneous stuff? Yes, there it is.
Can I have the coordinates real quick in the dungeon chat, please? Or are we in
Coordinates?
Allies Adrift?
You are in dungeon, and it is. What is that? That is DF20.
A moment. Side scrolling.
Oh, I see the big square now.
Yep, there we are. Tis my boy. I should probably make the art you have of Balthazar in my pinned. Is it? Yeah, pinned general chat, very bottom of the pinned comments.
That's for you too, darling.
Right alongside that time we took Jerusalem.
Yes.
I'm in the dungeon.
Scroll over right, and it's easier to find when you're at percentile 50.
Ah, hi, Eternatus. I'm sorry, that's the first thing I keep thinking of. This is not meant as an insult if you aren't at all DM, it's just that's
Oh,
the
this
thing I
was
think of
literally. I
first
made
when
this in like
yeah,
3 minutes. It does not matter.
It's in dungeons.
I know it's in dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna use the same picture for both of them because I don't want to go looking for a picture of a Reaper.
Fair.
Okay, you find it, darling?
But one of them is way larger.
I
Ah.
think so.
Bottom tab, dungeon, scroll over to the right.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, nice. Do you remember which one was your token?
Yep.
Where is your token?
Wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle.
Oh.
Oh, we have big one and small one. One big, one small.
The small one is the Seraphim, the big one is the Reaper. Alright. Quick description of the terrain. As you all come to, or rather, come back to your senses as you were after you were warped, you are in a massive open area, well, pretty flat. Well-defined tiles are on the floor. And you can see before you, hunched over, held up by its strings, the massive skeletal angel holding its tremendous scythe. Its left arm completely gone from when Balefire's fire burned it away.
Ah, yes, the nuke.
Yes.
And a new angel that you've never seen before stands before you. Or, well, stands is a bit of an odd phrase for it, because it's kind of jittering and floating. As if it's not quite meant to be here.
I don't know about the rest of you, but that's not what I've seen before.
And it's holding the divine weapon that you repaired.
Just like the old days, eh, Zio?
I suppose so.
What do you mean by old days?
We've killed this thing before. Or at
Well,
least
this
a
thing-
simulacrum of it.
Okay, never mind. We have more time to discuss about this. Now
Talk
we
later,
have
kill
more
now.
So
prior
how do we
things.
fight that thing?
Shoot it.
Same thing we always do, right?
All right. Bringing up the initiative. Okay, I'm going to be asking each of you your initiative numbers. Balthazar.
It's in Alex Drift rolls
I
right
need
now.
you to just tell me.
Okay, fair enough.
Balthazar.
10.
10. Ishmael.
13. Darling, you need to roll.
14.
Zagre is 14. Can somebody tell me Whistlers?
30-20.
Okay. Balefires?
8.
Okay. Zion?
Tell you what, for the purposes of this session, why don't we all put all of our rolls in the Allies Adrift rolls as well, so that way we can always just double check.
Yep. Zion?
Fine by me.
18.
All right. Is that everybody? Or did I forget someone?
Ben.
I forgot Ben.
I got. Yeah, I'm used to it. I got a 13, but I have a +5 to Dex.
Yeah, is goes Zan, Ben, Ishmael.
Okay, 13.5.
Yeehaw, gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
am
am Paladin. Dex is a...
Dex is a dumb stat.
Kinda, yeah.
All right, bringing out my set. Let's hope that the curse of last session does not continue on to this one. With
What
every
curse?
every single attack that one of my monsters did was a nat 1.
Oh, yes.
Right.
That was
Oh,
hilarious. That was funny.
All right, rolling initiative for the monsters. Great start.
Is it
Ah,
a nat
yes, another
Or
one.
is it a nat 20?
Okay, so...
I'm turning my mic down just slightly.
Is he? Okay, yeah, no. I got the majority of everyone. -2.
Wonderful.
Okay, I need to split my screen just a bit like so. Doot. You go my second monitor so I can watch streams. There we go.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready to roll over, B. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. Right before it starts, I am going to Move your characters to anywhere within that square.
I'm just gonna put myself dead center. You guys can just surround me for AoE for the aura shenanigans.
Okay, Balthazar and the Zyos are going directly in front of you.
Yes.
If you want benefits,
Balthazar and the Zyos is a good band.
I should probably get off your
Yes.
Echo token. There. Now you're gonna grab your Echo
I'm gonna
token.
stay as far away from. I'm gonna stay within the
What?
area, but as far back as I can go, while still maintaining a line of sight. So right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right behind me.
And then I'm just gonna be up front trying to get everyone my aura the best I can.
How's that?
Wonderful.
How's that, Doug?
You guys
Yeah.
didn't tell them how the Reaper fights. Thank you.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that. I
Don't
forgot
say
how the
anything.
Reaper fights. It's been over a year and a half!
I'm assuming
Yeah.
Reaper has a lot of AoE shenanigans.
You'll see.
So you guys
Oh.
have
Yeah.
fought
Right.
this thing before. How do you fight that little jumble of crystals?
Balefire, mind moving over like
They're talking about the big one, not the little one. They've never seen the
Shit,
little one
they just
before.
kind of said fought this thing.
I bet the
There's
big
two
one.
this things.
Okay,
No one don't fucking know. Big one knocks you around a lot. Prepare to go flying.
Prepare of its scythe.
Good at that.
Okay, so
Good
I'm
plan.
going to have everyone but 2 in the aura.
All right.
Alright, I'm pretty sure we're ready now.
As you brace for the fight to begin, immediately, barely after you get ready, the Seraphim vanishes, reappearing a little bit to your side.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh
It
boy.
raises the halberd, the lightning staff up, lightning crackling along it. It rears its arm back, and with a flash of light, the lightning pierces straight through an entire line,
Oh no.
Nope.
Fuck,
hitting
we're thicker than a lot of cocaine right now.
everyone to the right of it in a straight line.
Jesus.
Roll a dex save, all 3 of you. That is
Oh, Balefire, you get
that
plus
is
5 at
Zag-
least.
Yep, that's Zagre, Balefire, and Ishmael.
Boy. Ooh, that's a good roll.
All right.
Okay, so 15, 24. Is he? You're good. Just making sure. 17 plus 5? That's
Okay,
with the
that
plus
is-
5 or not? So 22.
Do I need to unmute Balefire?
No, I got it.
Okay. Okay. Zagre.
22 for Izzy.
Zagre, what's your dex save?
Deck save is
15.
15.
Okay. Ishmael, what's your dex save?
24, and Balefire got 22.
All right. Zagre, you got hit with the full force, but since you're a rogue, you take half damage to do evasion. The other 2, you succeeded on your save. You take half of 49 lightning damage.
Half of 49.
All 3 of you take half of 49 lightning damage, which is it is reduced down to
25.
Yeah, 24 actually, because you round down for damage.
I'm not doing too well.
Zagre's bones are currently in revolt.
Do I even have healing or not? No, I'm completely out of healing, mate.
After the bolt of lightning arced between you, singeing you quite a little bit with its electricity, the halberd immediately, or I guess it's a staff at this point, immediately reappeared back in the thing's hand.
Oh, he just literally threw it. It became a bolt of lightning.
Yep.
Well, that was very problematic.
That was sick as hell, though.
It immediately then zips over here. Almost moving so fast you can barely see it. And just as that ends, a hand reaches down from the darkness, grabbing onto the Reaper, ripping it up into the air, and then slamming it down with immense force on the tile, creating a shockwave that radiates from its location. Everyone make a strength saving throw.
Oh no! I'm not
Everyone
good at
but
those.
Zagre and Whistler gets a +5.
Ooh.
Okay.
I only have a +9 to this. Actually, that's bad.
Same.
Oh my god. 27.
Oh, fucking. Fucking.
Okay. Where is the divide
Oh,
this-
and that's.
for the rolls? Okay. Let's see. Where does the this set of rolls start? Okay, thank you, Izzy.
It started right at Balefire.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna need. All that's left is Whistler and Zio.
Whistler already posted.
Where? Did I just miss it?
Just beneath Balthazar.
Zio got a casual 34.
Yep.
Classic.
We had 3 nat 20s, by the way.
Ellen did 19.
Oh, that's weird. Why can't I
Mhm.
see it? I can't see the post below Balthazar.
Oh.
That's really
Man.
weird.
Did you-
Whistler got
Wait,
19.
did you server mute?
No.
No, they're not server
I-
muted because we couldn't hear them.
I just me muted. That shouldn't
Okay.
block text chat.
Okay, I got you. Don't
Yep,
worry,
I
it'll be
see it.
fine.
I can see it. With Whistler's like little post thing. Okay. Whistler, Zagre, Balthazar. The three of you failed the check.
Oh, god damn it. Of course it was a DC 20. I rolled a 9.
Oof. Even with the +5. Ouch.
I didn't have the plus. Wait, that's a 10-foot range, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 10 foot.
Sorry. Mine is actually. Sorry,
Like I said,
mine's
everyone
actually at
but
23. I forgot to add that. I thought there was a shorter range than it was.
Nah, it's 10. Like I said, the only
Okay.
ones who weren't in
Then
range
just
were...
Whistler and Zagre. You are knocked back 15 feet. Whistler, give me an acrobatic. Give me a
Yeah,
dexterity.
Whistler
me
is
a-
out of range, and Zag is out.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as you're trying to catch the ledge. Or don't. You have a certain ability that allows you to just not deal with this at all.
I totally forgot about it.
Same. Do I need to unmute?
I think it's fine.
Deck
Alright.
save to not fall off edge, or you can use ability. Dirty 20 for the deck save. 10 feet back.
Do I have to do a deck save?
No, 15 feet back, and no,
15.
you are simply knocked back to the edge.
No.
Whistler, you get knocked off of the edge, but manage to catch the edge.
Well, isn't that just a lovely shockwave?
And as you get knocked back,
I like this.
the floor tile you were standing on falls away.
Oh, lovely. The floor becomes empty.
Oh no.
We're on a time clock.
I don't think slow fall's
This
gonna
feels a
fix
bit
that.
familiar, huh, Balthazar?
Oh god, I'm just getting flashbacks!
PTSD moment activated.
All right.
So what
Try
I'm
not to
hearing
fall
is we
in
need
this
to hurry.
time.
All right, Whistler, you're up. I am unmuting you for your turn.
Okay, I am going to first of all pull myself up.
All right.
I'm guessing that's probably just movement.
Well,
similar to being up
yes, it's
front,
either
or-
movement or you can just activate your wings and get up and just start flying.
I didn't even think about that because doing homework and thinking about that at the same time. So
No.
can I just activate them and just go up? What is it? 30? Yeah, 30 feet in the air, and just kind of hover.
Is bird.
His bird doesn't care.
So then I'm gonna take. Which one was the one that just did the knocking the stage
big-
like that?
The
Big
big
one.
boy.
Okay, I'm gonna take 3 shots at the big one then.
All right.
And then let me see, it's plus, yep, so... First one is a 19.
That does not hit.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm scared.
AC 20, I'm assuming.
Then if
Probably
I said
higher.
19 doesn't hit, so that doesn't hit. That also does not hit.
Oh boy.
That was a what did I roll? So I rolled like an 8, a 5, and a 4.
Oof.
Yeah, well, and then it's plus 10 for each one, so I'm gonna subtract that from my ammunition. So that's 6. Okay, in that case, that ends my turn, unfortunately. I hate life.
All right,
Like
so
it's
as
pain is
you
suffering.
as you hop back up, recovering from activating your wing thing, effectively your hover pack thing. I'm sorry, I need some water. You hurl 3 rounds at the thing, but the massive hand covering that had just slammed the Reaper down into the floor, the bullets just plink right off of it.
Whistler does not have any comment and ends his turn.
Sniper Bird has no comment on this situation.
Is angry but does not feel emotion, therefore does not feel anything.
So,
Does not.
Balthazar, which one do you think is the biggest threat between these two?
I would say the big one, because it's gonna throw us all off the ledge.
Fair enough.
I have a score to settle.
All right, Zio, you are up.
Okay. Oh boy.
Charge.
I suppose. First things first. With Zio's passive perception being as high as it is, Zio notices that the normally unassuming charm on his wrist is suddenly beginning to pulse purple energy. He's just like, that's strange.
Oh, I think I know what's happening.
Must be nothing.
Must be nothing.
Oh no.
And looks at Balthazar and just goes, I'm going for the small one. And
All
then-
right.
We should really focus our attentions. How about keeping him distracted? Fair.
And then begins running towards the small one, which I can just barely get in range of.
Well, whatever you guys decide to do, why don't you guys just kill them?
Oh, please! We're planning on doing that. Why don't you join us? It should be fun.
I would if I wasn't hurting right now.
Ah, yes, and Zio, the tile you left falls away.
Oh, okay.
Just don't try to get hit, my friend. I don't have much healing to give you.
Okay, I would like it if you folks did this for me. Every time you start your turn, you have to get off of that tile or else it falls away.
Does the same apply to my echo?
No.
I don't think so. Yeah, I was about to
Okay.
say.
Echo is kind of intangible, so no.
No, you're not touching the floor. If you are not in contact
Echo.
with the floor,
Echoes are semi-corporeal.
Only semi.
he
Yeah.
semi.
They don't
He's
weigh
light enough not to
anything.
fall away.
I will attack the guy. The Seraphine.
Oh, guy.
It's failure question.
First attack is a 19.
That does not hit.
Okay.
This is going to be the fight of barely hitting, missing, isn't it?
27.
27 does hit.
Okay. And a 26.
26 does hit. All right, give me your damage.
I am rolling.
This is going to take several dice.
Okay, that is 29 slashing damage. And 46 force.
Already doubled?
Yep.
As it deflects your first strike, but in the motion of deflecting it, your second 2 strikes land pretty cleanly. And as it recoils from the blast, it looks at you with its odd geometric head. And you see a symbol flash across the crystal. And then an X forms over it. Though nothing further happens at the moment. That symbol remains shown. The
I
symbol
don't think I like that.
is... Oh, you can't really tell what the symbol is. It's odd. All right.
This thing is weird.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. Zagre, you're up.
Alrighty. I decide to move probably away from the ledge as far as I can at this point. Oh jeez.
Remember, you can dash as a bonus action.
I know.
Zoom.
And
Human.
I
The
decide to
tile that was below your feet for a moment ago falls away.
Oh Jesus. I really hate this. I decide to aim with my arrow at my bow at the big one. Try to get its attention.
All right. Roll to hit, though you will not benefit from sneak attack due to the fact that there's no allies within 5 feet.
And you're completely visible. Not much many places to hide either.
I got a 5 for my short bow damage.
What did you get to hit?
Yeah,
What was your attack?
my attack was 16.
A 16 does not hit.
Oh shit.
To hit, then to do damage.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right. And that is your only attack because you are a rogue, unless you're going to do something else.
No. I'm not gonna do anything.
Remember, you do have bonus action shenanigans you can do. For those who don't know, Zachary is still new to this. Like, you have your rogue, what was it?
Cunning action.
Cunning action. That's the name of it. Which does a whole ton of things on your bonus action.
Cunning action. Sure. Let's go for it. I'll probably then. I don't want to dash, so I'll stick where I am for right now. That's okay.
Dodge, I guess?
Dodge.
Dodge.
Dodge might be a good idea. Dodge, it gives disadvantage on attacks against you, if I remember correctly.
Pretty sure.
Alrighty then. Dodge. Probably a little bit farther away. Anything I can hide behind on this ledge?
The tile you left falls away. No, this is just a giant flat open area.
Let's see. Disadvantage on attacks and advantage on dex saves.
Okay. Well, as your turn ends, Zagre, the hand pulls the Reaper back up, and it drops down. It doesn't hit the ground hard enough to create the shockwave, but it drops down right in front of you.
Oh no.
I love this.
Oh no.
great.
All right, Mask, you're up.
Oh no.
All right.
You
things
sense
are bad.
the floor under your feet growing unstable.
All right. Well, first of all, I take one step. I go. So. Yeah. I gingerly just step off of the thing and watch it fall down. I'm like, all right, that's how this is gonna be. And then I bonus action, sharpen the blade, 3 key points, and I'm gonna just take 2 normal shots.
At the Reaper?
Yeah.
Alright.
No sharpshooter, no none. Flat plus 13. That's an 18 and a 32.
The 32 hits, the 18 does not.
Alright.
Alright, roll your damage.
24 damage. That's my turn.
As the round impacts, it doesn't like fracture it, but you can tell the bullet made impact and did some damage to the thing.
Alright.
It was 28, you said, or 24?
24.
Right.
Okay,
Alright, at the end of your turn?
Yep.
Ishmael, you're up.
Yes. Hold on. I gotta find the specific tab where this is headed under. Because, shenanigans are gonna be afoot. Because, as Ishmael is standing there, he gets kind of flashbacks to these big monstrosities back at the Feywilds when they were massacring, slashing, devouring, almost, all of the comrades of different Fays and other Eldrin alongside him, and he just feels a rage. And with this rage, a dark energy would start seeping from inside him. As upon his body, there would be limbs growing. One would think of life, but as these limbs grow out, they start slowly dying and decaying, breaking off into like jagged pieces, growing hollow on the inside. And when he looks around and starts to speak, those those around him can smell this immediately, of his breath smelling like pestilence of disease and decay.
Also
As-
just smells like, the fuck was that?
As then he would
Did
start
someone fart?
Wasn't me!
But yes, but when he starts speaking, it is his voice, but it's been turned dark, twisted, almost like it was like verged with another voice, but his voice changed completely. You all who have done damage upon not only my realm, but this realm. You foul creatures that have brought nothing but ruin upon all that you come across. All the death, all the disease, all the plagues. They were all your causing. But here and now, you will feel but a portion of the damage that you have wrought. For I am famine. I am the disease that you have wrought, and wrought from this disease I bring upon yourself. And I'm going to be using famine.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh shit.
And as he would like reach out his hands from like the arm brace would come a swarm of locusts. Swarming and just coming out from appear nowhere. As they would start swarming and circling both of the angels.
60 foot.
60 foot?
It's a 60-foot radius.
I don't care. I'm still gonna be casting it anyways.
Yep.
1, 2... they're probably both in range anyways, actually. 5, 10, 15, 20.
5, 10,
That's
15,
in
20,
range.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yep. About
Yep,
just
both in range.
barely in range, the other one.
Yeah. So they're both gonna be feeling the effects of famine, which I was trying to...
Of not eating for 8 days. Basically, it sucks the nutrients out of their bodies. However,
Oh my fucking god.
as the locusts swarm them, they bite into the crystal, only for their mandibles to break against it. There is no life within these crystals to drain. One of them is an incarnation of death. The other was never alive to begin with. Neither of them require food.
1,
Though,
2, 3. I don't care. It's
Fortunately enough, the swarm of locusts seem to be clouding their vision for now. They will have disadvantage on attack rolls for the next turn.
Nice.
Great.
Better than nothing.
Yep. So one, I'm gonna be moving. Oh no, my dark square goes black.
Yes, the tile falls away.
Let's do 5. I can grab my token. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here, and boop. So that takes an action, right? Switch.
Yes, that was an action to activate famine.
Okay. So then I am going to be spending. Okay, it was still a cool narration, anyways.
Oh yeah, and that disadvantage is probably going to be helpful because it's the next turn, not the next attack.
Yep. Let's see. That's good. We're just going to spend a single source point to be casting good old Chill Touch. And that is going to be a 27.
To hit?
Yep, and
Does
that's
hit.
going to be 14 necrotic.
All right. As the deathly the deathly magic.
It's being cast as bonus action because of quickened.
Yes, I know. As the deathly magic makes contact with the Reaper, it almost gets absorbed into it. It doesn't seem to have healed it in any way, but it doesn't seem to have harmed it. After all, it is a Reaper. Though, yes, it does not, it's the effect of, it doesn't take any damage from the necrotic, but it still cannot regain hit points.
That's the main reason why I cast it. Alright, that's me. I
Alright.
can't do anything else.
Ishmael, as the swarm of locusts descends upon the area, the Seraphim, now blinded, attempts to take several swipes at Zio. Makes 2 attacks. One with the halberd, one with its claw.
Alright.
Okay. It's the swing with the halberd. You manage to just barely duck under it as you bap it away with your shield. Second strike. With its claw, that is a words. I'm failing to. That is a 22 to hit.
Disadvantage? Or
With disadvantage, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure. That hits.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I'll give that one to you.
We'll give you
I
that one.
couldn't do anything because it was already a disadvantage.
All right,
There
that
you
is 33 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
As
Your bone.
its crystalline claws dig into your gut, piercing through your armor.
Wait. I'm forgetting something, aren't I? Oh yeah, it wasn't dragon.
Fuck, I forgot it. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry. I forgot to put her in.
I was like, hold on,
I was gonna
something
say,
is
don't
off
we
here.
have a goddamn dragon?
Oh yeah.
Where's the dragon?
Okay,
What
there.
have you done with the dragon in our Dungeons and Dragons?
Okay,
You've given us the dungeon, yet you have taken the dragon.
I have her initiative now.
Yeah.
Fortunately, she wouldn't have gotten a turn anyway. In this next scene.
They
Okay.
would have killed her.
One sec.
I was like, wait a minute. Something was off. All right, we met a dragon.
Oh right, we forgot the fucking dragon.
I always forget my like quote unquote DM PCs whenever I need to use them in actual combat.
So she's more of an NPC.
Yeah, but still, I forget them too.
You forget the one NPC. You remember all the enemies and all the monsters, but you forget the one one character
it.
that joined the party.
Yep.
The DM's curse.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello there.
I don't
Our
have
friends.
I don't have an actual picture of what she would look like outside of her dragon form. So she's just gonna her icon
Human
is
form.
going to be her dragon.
Fair enough.
She's a dragon, but small. I get it.
Wasn't she in her dragon form?
No,
last
she
time?
was in human form.
She was in human form. Remember, she still has 5 levels of exhaustion. Not 5.
She'll be fine.
Yes.
She's
Because
still
6 is
exhausted.
dead. She has 4 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Half health, half movement, disadvantage on everything.
Hey, why did we take her in here with us?
Because she wanted to fight alongside you.
All right.
We could not physically prevent her.
That's
Well,
true.
we could
Actually,
have, but it would have resulted in horrible consequences.
Alright,
later.
Balthazar, you're up.
Alrighty, there is a big motherfucker over here. This very large motherfucker.
if only there was some way to target them.
5, 10, 15, 20. Do.
Gang up on the big boy.
1 second. Let me just change my square. How do I change my square color?
Got it.
Never mind. Thank you.
What I've done is I've literally just copied one of the black tiles from outside of the circle, and I'm just pasting it over.
I'm just clicking the bucket
Yeah,
at the
that
top
helps.
and turning it to black.
It's way faster because you can just click on the tile, Control V, and done.
Yeah, I am going to, for my bonus action, rage.
Angie
Nice.
mode. Good idea.
Yes.
Balthazar is Angie. Oh,
Good.
Now
no.
we're cooking.
Yeah.
As Balthazar's ancestors kind of flare out around him.
Spooky ghosty time.
I am. Okay, Davis, am debating on whether or not to use this attack because it'll be the first time I've actually gotten to.
Do it.
But,
Remember-
but it costs an action, and I don't know if it's going to be within range for my next attack.
I say, you what? I'm not gonna say anything.
Quick question. DM, quick
It
question.
remains until you attack or combat ends.
Okay, thank you. I am going to just look at this big thing as I charge, or pointing with Shadasha accusingly as it bursts into flames. I just go, you and I have a rematch. You fucking threw me into the abyss, and I am going to take a pound of blood. You are dead, but will still bleed. Sword flaming, and I'm using unerring retaliation.
I shout.
All
very-
right. As the flames ignite, as you declare your,
Justice.
declare this, you declare your that. The flames burn brighter, starting to glow silver. As you bring the blade to bear, ready to strike as soon as you are able.
You have
There's a-
been judged.
There's a really quiet and far off. Did it kill you when you fell in an abyss?
You can see Balthazar starting to chuckle as the flames on Shadasha turn silver. I'll tell you later.
Alright!
Completely insane.
All right.
That's all things are.
I have 92 hit points, a 3d6 damage mitigation, and a dream. That is the end of Balthazar's turn.
Yep, 1 second. I forgot that I can literally just grab the stat block of an ancient silver dragon.
Works every time.
Yes.
I'm going to calculate the amount of damage Balthazar is going to do to this motherfucker next turn or next hit.
Yeah.
Give
Big
me a
number.
moment.
Talk about big bonk.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's an additional 60 force damage.
Yes.
Not just-
on
not
top
just
of
flat.
maxed.
Yeah.
All right. Shush, shush, shush.
On top of-
Continuing. Shush, shush, shush. Continuing.
Sorry.
Sorry.
All right. As this all begins, you hear the wind start kicking up in the arena. Glancing back, you see the dust starting to swirl around the woman you rescued, who you now know to be a dragon. Let us begin this fray. And you see her face starting to shift. Her whole body shifting, silver scales beginning to cover it as wings sprout from her back and she grows larger and larger and larger. Her wings beat and she takes to the air.
Nice.
Zan opens his mouth and raises a finger as though to say, like he wanted to say, "This fray began like 6 seconds ago," but he then closes his mouth and she turns into a dragon. He's like, "I'll shut up."
Do not question the dragon.
Unfortunately, shifting back into dragon form took her turn, so she's hovering about 10 feet off of the ground. Unfortunately, only the tile she was standing on initially was just no, it would have eaten all of these tiles from her transformation.
One hundo.
God, we're playing Fall Guys and a boss fight at the same time.
Do not mention that
Whoa.
accursed thing.
Alright.
You know I hate that game.
Karnan. I just imagine Karnan from Shadow of War. It is time to fly!
We're playing Spleef!
Karnan.
Oh god, now that's a reference.
All right, continuing on. Balefire, you're up. Shoot. 1 second. I did not unmute you. Bloop.
Okay, cool. Well, first off, let's maybe not be near,
The edge.
the things that are.
I am on the edge of glory.
How far away is it? Oh, it's well within range. Do I have line of sight on the really big one?
Yes, you have line of sight on both of them. The big one is large enough that you can easily see it over Balthazar and Ishmael's head. Though the smaller one fighting Zio would have partial cover due to Zio.
Hit the big one anyways.
Okay, cool. Well, Billfire's just gonna let out a really heavy sigh and mutter under his breath, "This is gonna be a really bad idea."
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
And
I love
I'm
a bad
going to
idea.
cast Balefire yet again.
Hey.
If it works, don't fix it.
All right, that is a attack roll against the Reaper.
Big
I'm so
motherfucker.
sorry. I am so sorry.
I swear
Oh,
to
no.
God, if you kill steal me here.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh
Again?
my god.
God!
No.
Note, love, note, this applies to you as well. All right, roll to confirm that crit.
Oh boy.
God.
Oh, there
Oh,
goes. Hey, Shadow, nice to meet you.
You know, Balefire is just the righteous hand of God now.
All right, love,
Oh.
what did you get for your confirmation? Roll to confirm your crit.
24.
24? That still hits. Okay, so you get a bonus effect. Rolling percentiles. What'd you get?
Where did Jesus go with us?
It's not anything crazy. It's not a cripple crit. It's not a cripple crit. A triple crit like last time.
That's not a thing.
All right.
Trippy.
Okay, love, do you want me to describe this or do you want to? Because I have a perfect image. I have a perfect description in my head for this.
Sure, I'll let you then.
All right. So, Balefire, as you call upon the magic once again, you don't have the spell slot that it requires you to cast it on. So your control slips. As you unleash the Balefire once again at tremendously intense power, it recoils against you, dealing the downcast. It would deal the damage of the upcast to you, doubled due to the crit.
Yay.
Hey.
All right, roll your damage and tell me how much damage you got hit by, because it should be 2d8 and 2d6 every turn until you drop concentration on Balefire.
God. See, 129 times...
Times 2?
Not very times 2. Yeah, 129.
129 is like, that's the total damage?
That's
Yeah.
Or is that the pre-doubled?
That's pre-doubled. I haven't doubled that again. I just
258.
realized.
Damn, the crit did 129 damage.
Yeah.
Damn, like that's well, it is 20 d8,
11
isn't
D8.
it?
It's so much.
22 d8.
Damn, that's a really good roll for 22 d8 too.
Yeah.
Oh. Balefire your bones.
All right,
hurt
so
me.
so it took like, how much is that? It's 129 doubled,
That's
Exactly.
258.
258
Yeah.
damage.
And I have taken
Half.
2d8.
No,
I
you're only
took 14
taking the
Basically,
129, that's
how
not
we've
painful.
established a new rule for Balefire. Normally, you have to cast it at your highest available level, but you can downcast it, but you will take recoil from the missing levels up to your maximum.
Fair enough.
Ah.
And it allows it so you can actually use it more, but if you use it without the spell slot, there's consequences.
Yes.
Exactly.
Pain.
And
Consequences.
you
Pain.
burn. You burn
Mm-hmm.
when you're holding concentration as well. You take the continual damage.
Yeah, so now there's just a little tiny fire, kind of just on Balefire skin now.
Burning away. All right, roll concentration because you took damage.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun.
How much damage did you take? I'm guessing it's just a DC 10.
Probably. I mean, I just rolled 2 d8s and I got 14.
14. Yeah,
14,
it's
that's a
either
DC.
it's either 10 or half damage taken, so it's 10.
Okay, well, I rolled a 12.
Okay, you're good.
Good enough.
You're holding
Also have
concentration, so you're gonna
DC
take
on
the d6s of fire damage, of void damage rather. As the balefire impacts the Reaper, it screeches out and begins flailing around, slamming its scythe down around it.
Sorry, guys!
All right, it is going to attack. It is going to attack 4 random tiles in the area around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 4d16. Let's see. 16, 13, 7, and 1. Let's see.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It hits you, Ishmael. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It hits those those tiles and Ishmael. It is rolling. It is doing a blind attack against you. Disadvantage because, yeah, that is a miss. However, the scythe still, as you like block it, the impact of the scythe causes the ground beneath you to shake. Roll me to fracture. Roll me a dex save.
Oh boy, this is something I'm not
Can I
really good
spirit
at.
shield that damage?
Don't worry
Yes,
about
you
it.
can. Well, it's not damage. He didn't take any damage. It missed, but it still broke the
That's
tile
about
beneath
20.
him. All right.
26.
I said
As
there was 11 damage beforehand.
no,
To Balefire, I think is the one
Oh,
you're thinking
sorry.
of.
Sorry.
as you feel the tile underneath you crack, but you manage to dive out of the way. Let's see. D4,
20.
even right. Actually, no, you got an at 20. Which direction? Which tile do you want to go to?
I mean, it doesn't really matter because I have reach. I mean, since it's a large creature, can I? No. Wait, no, it didn't lose tiles. Can I just hide underneath it because it's a large creature?
No.
Aw.
It is covered in spikes. If you get close, if it moves even slightly, you're gonna get ripped to shreds.
Fair enough. I guess I'm just going to move back one. Because I'm still
Okay.
technically within range because reach.
All right, and due to the fact that it also has reach, you do not prompt an opportunity attack with this movement.
This was a reaction of like an event too, so.
Yeah. All right, is that the end of your? That is the end of Balefire's turn. Yeah. Yes.
What am I doing?
Is that the end?
What?
That's the end of your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Continuing on. Now it is the Reaper's turn. That was
Top of the order.
That was nope.
Sudden.
This is its first turn. It got a nat 1 on initiative.
Oh, lovely.
Son of a
boy.
bitch.
It roars out, bringing its scythe to bear, swinging it around in like a spiral around it. Everyone within 10 feet of it needs to make a dex save.
You
Advantage
shit.
because I can see what the fuck I'm dealing with.
+5 because you're within range.
Dex save.
Yep.
And you have advantage on that, darling, because of dodge.
Even with advantage, I suck. Still
Okay, I have Spirit Shield and you're within range. I can somewhat mitigate the damage.
not.
Oh, well, that's it. That's a fucking 8.
Oof. Okay,
Who am I going to need?
Zagre, what's your save?
9.
Balthazar, what's your
With
save?
advantage?
Nat 20, total 26.
All right, you evade the damage completely because of my rules for that. Zagre, what's your save? You, not Zagre, Ishmael, you already said it was like a 9.
Is it 8 and 9?
8? Oof.
Yes.
Have fun with this.
Will be paid.
Pain.
Okay. Ishmael, I'm going to frickin' use my Spirit Shield on the damage Zag takes because I think he's lower.
Yeah, no, he
Zag
definitely
Zag has evasion.
But
He takes
he's still
half
hurt.
anyway.
He's hurt.
That's true.
Half, but low HP as well.
65 slashing damage.
Oh.
Will either of you be standing after this?
No,
I would.
I'm going to die.
Okay.
No, you'll be knocked out. Wait, 63?
65.
65. Ow.
That's already halved?
That is not halved.
That's not halved.
I take the full 65.
Okay.
Yeah, Zagre takes only 32.
Regardless, I'm dead.
No, you get knocked
How
out
many
one.
HP do you have? How
A
much is-
22, homie.
Okay, well, give me a moment.
How do you have so little health?
He got hurt from the last beforehand.
Oh, right, you're still injured. I forgot.
Yeah, we don't have
I'm
any
going to.
healing in our party. No, because Spirit Shield in 23. Hold on, you said 32, 23. That's not enough to kill. It's enough to hurt a ton, though.
You need to do
Zag,
you
I
to
have
do,
good
like,
news.
90 damage.
You have 22 HP, yes?
Yes.
Well, I reduced that 32 by 9. You're at 1 HP, homie.
Oh.
And
Ancestors
as
just freaking
Hold on, you
saved
said
your
22.
ass.
You said 22 minus 9, so no, that's
22
still
minus 9. That's 21.
that's 30.
No,
that's
23.
23.
Never mind. Fuck.
You're at
I mean,
Can't do
he's
the
not
math.
he's not immediately dead. He's only knocked out.
I can't do math, and my Spirit Shield dice all rolled 3s.
all right, so as you both get hit by this, you are both knocked back 15 feet.
Whee! At least I'm going inland. One.
And Zag, you are incapacitated. You are not unconscious, you are just mortally wounded. You will begin rolling death saves on your next turn if you don't get any healing.
Jesus.
Who
Fuck.
here got heals?
I'm the only one. I'm not good with healing.
The thing impacts the ground and is pulled back up and drops down over here,
Oh, son of a bitch!
bringing its scythe to bear on Balefire, screeching in rage.
This is not looking good.
I have healing spells. I can get you back up. It's not much healing is the problem.
Wow, it's
What was
rolling
your- you're saying
so.
this now.
Huh?
Fuck. I'm
What?
saying this now. Fuck.
It's bringing its scythe directly down onto you. That is a
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage. I'm calculating its roll real quick. That is a 16 to hit.
I have a 14 AC, man.
Okay.
I'm a
Exactly.
wizard.
That
just
is-
inhaled their mic.
That is 41 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
And concentration save.
Yes, that is a DC 21 con save. To hold concentration.
Con save. Give me a second.
Is it at the end of their turn or your turn that the burn continues?
At the end of my turn.
Okay, then it would have dealt you an extra 1d6 and it an extra 2d6.
Actually, wait. Let me read it. It just says additional 2d6 on all subsequent turns. So
Okay, subsequent turn, so it's at the end of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, as it slams you at the scythe, the ground beneath you cracks. You're gonna need to roll a dex save to get away from that tile.
What was the DC for concentration save?
That would be a 21.
Oh, thank God, I got 25.
All right,
Total.
you will have to
Wow.
roll a dex save with disadvantage because you just got hit with a hefty hit. What is your dex save?
I gotta go to the bathroom. Be back in just a second.
Aye, aye.
That's a 4?
That's a 4. Oh no. As the slam impacts you, you fall down below, barely catching onto the ledge. You are now dangling over the precipice. You see the dragon's eyes light up, and she is ready to move.
Well, this one.
The dragon locked onto you. All right.
So you were going to be that, but now you're being changed. Sorry, I'm doing some private shenanigans on something else right now.
Yep. It is now top of the initiative. The Seraphim. Actually, wait. No, it's not top of the initiative because the critical. It is top of the initiative, but the critical effect that Balefire got was get moved to the top of the initiative.
Oh!
Balefire, it is your turn. You are dangling from the edge.
Well,
I'm
let
on
me
the
do
edge.
the 3d6 first. That's a 13 to it.
Which is doubled because it's void damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And for some reason it rolled low for mine, which is a 2.
Nice.
Better than nothing.
I'm at 10 health.
Roll concentration.
What do I add to concentration?
It's a con save.
Constitution.
The con save. Okay, so
It's a con saving throw.
24.
You're good.
And
All right.
I would like to pull myself upward or somewhere that's safe.
Okay, roll a athletics check.
God.
Use those muscles.
Why would you give me? I got an 18. By the way, I have a -1.
Nice.
All right, you're able to pull yourself back up onto the tile. However,
Which tile?
you caught the tile directly to your left or right. This tile.
Okay, cool.
It costs your action to pull yourself up, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Really?
Can I? Fuck! I can't run away without it. Ah, fuck! Opportunity attack.
Cinnamon, you're making me do changes off screen now because of this one hit.
Die!
My bosses are scary. I think this is the first time you've actually fought one of my real bosses.
Ow.
I could
I'm
say
seeing
something,
the
but
coffee quick
Balefire
style
wouldn't
back.
know
Wait,
about
let me
it,
get
so
my
it's
thing.
fine.
Oh God! Wait,
We
I
need more
to actually
healing.
get my character sheet because if
This
I
is
need
our
my
biggest
shadow back
downfall. We
out-
don't have a healer.
What was our healing solution before this wacky fairy man, this wacky fey man showed up?
I had life transfer,
We didn't really have
and we
one.
have potions.
Even then, I don't have much healing.
I'm pretty,
like a
sure,
potion
I'm pretty
guy.
sure all of you guys have potions on you.
No,
No.
I don't.
And if you
Alpha-
don't, you had some in your stock, and you can
That's in a
divide
ring?
them.
Balthazar had all of our potions.
I used my potion earlier
Oh yeah, you did.
to save myself for later, but clearly it saved me just beyond death. That's great. I love this.
Yeah,
We're
no.
gonna win. We're winning
Um,
at D&D.
Oh, it's
I don't think I can
Great.
do anything else. Wait, let me see if I have any bonus action stuff. God damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately, wizards. You don't have Misty Step?
I do, but I don't have it prepared.
Fuck!
I know.
Well, I mean, you just gotta face it down, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's all I can do. There's nothing else I can do. Oh god, no! This is not how I wanted my fur baby to come back.
PTSD ensues, PTSD ensues.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Gemma literally is making dinner for herself right now, and she just said, "Don't kill the wizard."
Don't kill the wizard!
I feel like the smartest thing to do is kill the wizard, though.
No, what?
Please no.
Alright, fine, okay. I see how it is.
Not to be mean, but they're incredibly strong casters.
Alright, I'm going to do some shenanigans.
Yeah, Sin, there's nothing I can do. That's pretty much it for me.
There is something you could do, but your character doesn't know about it.
I mean, like, okay, technically I have love and betrayal. What can I... Wait.
That's not what I'm talking about.
If I use betrayal on the Seraphine...
You're currently on love.
You have to use love first.
Yeah, I need to use love, don't I? But that's bless.
I mean, hey, bless is gonna help with something. Wait. Wait, there's a good bless target, actually. We got a very ragey boy.
We do.
Well, you get multiple targets as well, but...
You get up to 3 targets.
All right, is that the end of your turn, love?
I don't know.
Just use it.
You
Oh no, you can't because it's an action.
Yeah, I can't. Never mind. Yeah, I can't do shit. I'm gonna die. Good luck. That's it. That's it for me.
Hey,
God damn it.
DM.
Yes.
Would it still be under the locusts until the start of my next turn? Or my turn?
It is until the locusts went away when its turn ended.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Though the Seraphim still has the locusts blocking its vision, because it hasn't had its turn yet.
Fair enough.
Speaking of, it's the Seraphim's turn!
Yes.
How did it know? I don't know.
It looks at you, Zio. The fucking halberd spinning in its whatever the fuck it has for hands. And it makes 4 attacks against you. 2 with the halberd, 2 with the claws.
Okay. Disadvantage, right?
Yep, still all 4 of them are at disadvantage. That is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
First halberd. Actually, no, it would be a 20 to hit. Because the halberd's a +3.
I'm preparing.
A 20 still misses, I'm guessing?
20 hits.
20 hits? Okay.
I'm back now. How things going?
That is... Wait, no, that's not right.
It's time for pain.
That is 33 points of bludgeoning damage and 18 points of lightning.
Okay, lovely.
Ouchie.
Next attacks. Oh, you're lucky.
RP.
Yeah, we don't really need to get a good healer.
Okay, it's claw attack. That is a 15 to hit, which misses.
Miss.
And a 16 to hit, which misses. Wow, it's rolling really badly. Oh, by the way, you're really lucky. You're really lucky for that disadvantage.
Why? Oh.
It would have crit you with one of its claw attacks.
Okay.
Fair.
All right, and as the Seraphim's turn ends, you see that symbol in its head solidify, and you hear an odd mechanical voice. Force damage. Adapted.
Oh.
It is now immune to force damage.
That's cool.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. So I guess just. Is
Yeah, we
the
gotta-
the small one or the big one?
The small one.
Big one.
Okay,
Oh,
never
small
mind.
One, yeah, small one is.
My target
Yeah.
acquired is against the big one.
All right. Whistler, you're up.
Shoot. Which one do I shoot though? Because I've been half paying attention because homework. You know, the big one is right there. My gun is right here. I think. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the big one.
All right, roll to hit.
Sorry, my roommate is talking to me, and yelling at me to eat dinner.
Eat dinner.
Nah. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot the big one 3 times. So let me roll for give me dice. So a 19 doesn't hit, right? Hello?
A 19 does not hit.
Okay. Second shot. Does a 21 hit?
I'm gonna strike
Yes.
you, Joker.
Okay, and then because it's an angel, and I'm using a divine weapon, it's double the
Double the elemental.
Right. Okay.
Though your elemental is
You're close
necrotic,
enough, right?
and it was shown that this thing is immune to necrotic damage.
God damn it.
It is a reaper.
My
so-
roommate, Rumi says save the wizard.
I mean, we have more important we have a lot of shenanigans going on at once. We can't exactly get
Yeah, we really
everything.
do. Exactly. I'm okay if I die. This is emotional.
Why is it not? Why is it not rolling? Google, roll the damn dice.
Google likes to be a bitch, that's why. It's because Google's a bitch.
No, usually Google is fine.
Yeah.
Normally. There's a key.
can you
There
actually
we go.
roll your third attack before you give me the damage?
Yes, I can. Give me one moment then. So then the third attack is a, that hits.
Wonderful.
Cause I'm pretty sure a 28 hits.
Yep.
So
yep.
then that'd be 2d4 damage. I didn't know it was immune to necrotic.
It was shown
If
that
I
it
knew
was,
that, I
it
would
was,
have
it was
targeted the other one.
it was shown that
It
it
was
was immune to
shown.
necrotic by Ishmael attacking it with chill touch, and it didn't deal damage.
Sam, I've been doing homework the whole time.
I'd allow you
I should
to
have been paying attention.
retcon it to attack the other one if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm attacking the other one then.
However, from your angle, it will have a little bit of extra cover from Zio.
Partial
And
cover.
from your
That's
current
the
angle,
base
it's got a
roll.
little bit of cover due to the big one and Zio.
Okay, so then,
Wait, no, you have the perk that allows you to ignore cover, don't you?
yeah,
Sharpshooter.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, then you don't have to worry about it.
So then it was what, a 21 and a 28, right? And then I need to
Yep.
roll all of my damage, so give me a moment.
Yes, and
because
both of
the-
those do in fact hit the Seraphim as well.
And that would be the double the necrotic damage because, yeah.
Yep, because it is not
one
weak. It is
second,
not
so-
weak to. It is
Give me 1 second.
not immune to
do some
necrotic.
Really fast math to figure out how many dice I'm actually supposed to roll. Sorry, give me 1 minute. Like I said, I'm like multitasking.
That will be because it's. How much is your normal damage?
My normal damage is 2d6 plus 5 piercing and then plus 3d6 necrotic.
Okay, then that's 46 piercing and 66 necrotic total, and then you just double the
And
necrotic
then-
damage afterwards.
Right, so let me roll the... and then I'll just do... that's gonna be 26 piercing,
Nice.
and then... You said it would be 66 necrotic? Right?
66
said.
doubled.
66 necrotic doubled, so that's... That's... Oh, fuck me. That's only 18, because I rolled 3 1s and 3 2s.
Yikes! 18 piercing or necrotic?
Oof.
18 necrotic.
Okay, is that already doubled or no?
That's already doubled.
Oof.
Because, like I said, I rolled 3d1s and I
Three
rolled
ones, three
3 1s
twos.
and 3 2s.
Yikes. Okay, what is your
Fuck
piercing?
my life.
What's your piercing again?
My piercing was like 26 or something.
Okay.
I want to say it was 20 or no, it was 28. Excuse me.
All right. At the end of your turn.
So that was yeah, because there's not really anything else I could. Actually, hold on. I'm
Just
going
fly
to.
around, being a little nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly. Let me see. So I can't move my. Can't move my thing. Give me a second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna fly here. Haha. I am doing the brain of potentially large.
Large
let me
brain.
Subtract that from my ammunition real quick. And,
All right.
that
that
does
is
end my turn.
the end of your turn.
Yeah, that does end my turn. Okay. Sorry it took so long, but that does end my turn.
Do I go? No, that goes before me. Shit. Fuck.
Where's this game battle music from?
Kingdom Hearts.
Ah.
It's very.
Oh god,
The Walkman starts to play.
son of a bitch!
A
What
crack.
the fuck?
A crack appears.
Oh, great. What's happening now?
I don't actually
Bad
have. I don't have.
things.
I don't actually have an icon for this thing.
We don't need more shenanigans. We don't need more to deal with.
Okay, I'm just gonna
I
create.
don't think we got a choice.
I'm just
Another
gonna
one.
make a.
Stupid thing.
I'm just gonna make a gray box. No, it's like this color box. Sure.
Son of a bitch!
If only I could call back for reinforcements back in the Feywild, but there's no way for them to get here.
It cracks. The sky cracks in a familiar fashion. Though what emerges from the crack this time is not the thing with the massive sword. It's another one that just kind of limply falls down, being held up by what appears to be a crossbow. And it gets lifted back up and holds it. Its one crimson eye darts around the battlefield, looking directly at Balefire.
Can I not die today?
Apparently, you don't get a choice.
The worst possible time for one of the hunters to show up.
Definitely.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Right?
The what?
The hunters. You are being hunted, after all.
I'm not familiar. I'm
Come
very
on,
concerned.
Gala. Come
Don't
on.
forget that part.
Anyone else seeing a TPK?
Hey, you know
It's-
what? I'll just fly away and find a new part.
Later, gang.
Its first shot against Balefire ricochets off the ground, missing completely. It's a
Oh,
crimson,
thank God.
crimson rectangular bolt. Not rectangular, but like a diamond. But long. Its second shot fires out, and then it almost freezes midair, its hand reaching out towards Balefire. The shot frozen in midair halfway between the two of them.
What?
Bitch.
I'm so confused.
Right.
So one shot hit it bounce, and the other shot is frozen in midair.
Right. Next up, Zio, you're up.
Ha!
Okay.
Oh, I understand what that means now.
Um,
Okay,
the
I'm
first
gonna have
shot
to do
missed.
A lot of shenanigans.
The second shot is being held midair.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I would like to use half of my movement to transfer places between Echo and Zio.
All right.
Bless you.
The tile you were previously on falls away.
Alright, I have some fun shenanigans.
And
Oh, that-
Echo immediately falls, has to roll a dex save to get to the edge.
Okay.
Falls some dice.
Or just to get on a different tile. Oh, total 20.
Good enough.
All right. He manages to catch the edge, though he's still hanging on.
Alright,
Can you use the rest of... Or can you just get up?
Yes, it is an action to pull yourself up.
His own action?
Yeah, you forget.
Sure, why not?
Okay. I guess I'll try to do that.
Athletics. Ah, water went on my nose.
21.
See, oh yeah, no, that's
21 athletics.
All right. You successfully, Echo successfully pulled himself out and up to here.
I just so wish I could actually reach Zag before they fell. Ah!
Okay. I will go up to the thing and start attacking.
Bonky bonk 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 bonk.
All right, roll to hit.
That is a 31 to hit.
That it. Roll damage.
I'll do all three of my attacks at once. So then that one is a 22 to hit,
All right.
and then a 21 to hit.
That hits. Give me your damage.
Actually, so, Balefire,
Yeah.
I can do some shenanigans.
If Balefire survives to your turn.
True. Luckily, I can do everything I want to do. Well, almost everything.
Not bad rolls. Okay, so this is 46 slashing damage
All right.
and 54 force. No. 74 force.
Already doubled.
Yep.
74 force and how many?
Slashing,
never mind.
it was 46.
46, 76.
Big number.
And then I would like to use my bonus action to use the Amulet of Pride for full effect.
All right. Who is in the range of it? I think it's everybody, actually.
What's
I
the range
thought
of
you-
Amulet Pride?
60 feet.
I
Yep.
thought you used your bonus action to swap places with Echo.
You did, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
Half movement.
That was half movement. Is that how
Oh.
it works?
Is that movement or bonus action? Actually,
Oh no, it is half movement to summon the Echo. It's half
To swap,
movement
to swap places.
places. I forgot about that.
Okay, then you still have your bonus action.
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Amulet of using the bonus action variant is just giving your second wind to your allies.
It is bonus action and half movement. It's both.
Okay, then it consumes. Then you
Yep.
can't use
Yep.
the Amulet of Pride.
Ouchie.
Never
Fuck
mind.
it, I'm just gonna submit this to work and be done with it.
I will use an Unleash Incarnation, though, to attack the Seraphim.
All right. Roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Wonderful.
Hey.
Roll your damage.
Always time for a good crit.
It's always good when you crit with a facsimile of yourself.
Ah, yes.
Actually, roll to confirm the crit real quick.
That is a total 30.
Total 30 to confirm. All right. See, that is a 89 bonus effect, which is Great Force, triple crit.
Nice.
Oh, great.
But it is still only the slashing, as it has become immune to force damage.
Right.
Sag.
And then the additional strength is not doubled or not tripled, right?
It's just the dice that's tripled.
That's right. Okay. So that's 26.
Right, 26 damage.
Yep.
All right.
that already tripled, or is that what's going to be tripled?
That's
That was
already tripled.
That was
Oh.
tripled.
And there's no force damage. Such.
Because it's gained immunity.
Very sad.
Hmm.
That'll be the end of
That is the truly scary thing about the Seraphine. They adapt.
This specific one, yeah.
The Seraphine.
Oh god.
That's just a general trait of these.
Oh.
Something fun. These things aren't. This thing isn't unique. All right, is that the end of your turn, Zio?
Well, it's unique to me.
Okay. Zagre,
Yes.
roll your death save.
Just
That is a straight D20.
straight D20.
Tell me what number you
Bible?
get on the D20.
He's rolling.
I will note that the charm is
9.
continuing
And the 9.
if not a little bit faster.
That's one fail.
That is one failed death save, yes. Note. Bless does affect death saves.
It does.
I'm aware.
You don't have to worry about the death save soon.
Alright. Mask, you're up.
Hey, yo, Sin, sister, you can unmute Cullen. I mean,
Yeah, everyone can be unmuted
the,
now.
The bird,
Ah,
the
wonderful.
bird individual. Tweet.
Yeah, I gave up. I got at least half the questions done, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it, and I'm doing it all on the spot. So I can take a guess.
Right, I'm gonna shoot at the biggin because that's a biggin and I don't like it.
I am gonna go to the bathroom and get dinner though. I'll be
Yep,
right
yep,
back.
go do.
Now that I'm kind of in a I kind of get what this is doing. I will use sharpshooter this time. Okay. Bad day to be me. I rolled a 6 and a 9, which is a both
16
sub
and
20.
19. No, oof.
Oof. Both your shots miss. Or rather,
Ah.
they reflect off of its crystals.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off!
Oh! I forgot to do something. 1 second.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll do it at the end of Mask's turn. Or rather, fuck, I forgot your actual name.
Zan.
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 And I'm gonna use a bonus action to patient defense, so I have I take the dodge.
Might want to move at least a tile.
Oh yes, of course.
Friendly reminder to move.
Beep.
Nope.
I move 5 feet. I'm just like taking. I'm seeing all the shit happen. I'm like, oh rat. And I jump. I do a little hop.
All right.
It's my turn.
As your turn ends, the hand once again reaches down, grabbing the Reaper, ripping it upwards, and slamming it back down, resulting in a shockwave that radiates across the entire arena. Everyone roll me strength saving throws.
Strength saving
Fuck my
throws.
life.
Turling, unfortunately, you automatically fail.
Yes, you automatically fail and you get knocked back 15 feet.
Son of a bitch!
I mean, he's
I am
still on the
a raging barbarian. Well,
I
a 3 and a
map.
4.
Knockback. I don't think the knockback's actually going to do too much for my game plan. Well, actually, it kind of. Actually, it does.
I'm going into
Fuck.
the pit.
Oh,
See,
yeah, you are.
you failed,
I'm going
so
into the pit.
5 from this orientation.
Hey,
5, 10, 15. You manage
No.
to catch onto this ledge on this side.
Actually, okay, never mind.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Why did Darlin get a push back? You actually because that messed up everything I was going to do.
You
Did I
could
really-
you could intentionally fail, and that might get you closer, or would it not? Because you would wind up.
I need to
1,
go.
2,
I need
3.
to go left as well.
You would wind up here,
Yeah,
where
no,
my
I need
current
to go,
highlight is.
I need to go exactly left in order to do what I'm trying to do.
You would not, though, because its orientation pushes you directly away from it. You would wind up where I'm currently.
Actually, hold on. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15,
5, 10,
20,
15,
25, 30,
20,
35, 40,
40.
45. Let's see.
Did you succeed on the save?
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay,
I
Zyle,
might purposely- I might
Balefire-
purposely fail.
Zyle,
Act-
Balefire, Zan, what are your saves?
Zio's is 24. Echo's 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to purposely fail.
What was that, Love?
14.
1, 2, 3. You get knocked back
Oh, hey.
out of its range.
Hey.
Oh, thank God.
Note, roll me a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
20 total.
The bolt that the sniper fired that is hovering midair is still pointing at you.
You're shitting me.
It's tracking arrow. Oof. Fuck it. I'm just gonna throw it.
I rolled a 4, so that's an 8.
14. I move back.
Okay, you get knocked back.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You get knocked back to there.
Yep.
My body hurts.
Okay. Yeah. I can do everything I want to do. Still nice. Fun times.
Okay. All right.
My turn.
No.
No.
As this turn ends, the bolt lances towards Balefire.
Ah, fuck.
Roll a dex save.
What save?
Dex. Oh wait, no, you're prone too, aren't you?
No.
Getting knocked
one
back knocks you prone.
That's.
It's supposed
say
to.
that.
It's supposed to. You get just flung by the shockwave, so it makes sense that you would not get knocked prone when you land. Nah, actually, get a dex save as you're falling, real quick, for everyone who failed the save.
11.
25.
25.
Sorry, you said deck save?
Yep. Well,
sorry.
anybody who failed the thing.
Pushback.
Well, not you. You don't need to make that save because you didn't
Okay.
land on a tile.
I'm on the ledge.
Yes, the
You're on the
professor.
I'm-
I see you.
I swear
He's
to God.
probably making.
I'm going to smite this big motherfucker, but I can't smite him from hell. Unfortunately, knowing my luck, I'm not even going to hit. I am just on the brink of fucking throwing Shanasha.
Well, if you get within range to do that, it's an auto hit.
What's the throwing range?
The throwing range is determined by your strength, I think.
Yeah.
Hey,
Balthazar
Balthazar,
is-
I'm gonna just say this. You don't need to worry about not being in range. I got you.
Oh, we're doing it fancy. Okay, if we're doing something fancy, I'm not gonna throw my fucking sword.
No, I got a lot of fancy shenanigans I have.
Okay.
All right, Balefire, what was your dex save for the recovering?
11.
What was your dex save for recovering from the fall?
11.
You do not recover from the fall. You have disadvantage on the second dex save to dodge the bolt.
Hey,
So you have disadvantage. Yes.
Is there a deck save?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well that's a 15.
If only these were spells. God damn it.
I wasted a nat 20, by the way.
oh.
That's always the worst.
Dex save.
That's just a feels bad.
I'm not dying yet, girly.
I would love to say it's dino time. However, I don't think I have to be cautious.
The bolt hits.
Oof.
Hey,
How,
Sin.
how much?
Hey, Sin.
Yes.
Do you think that since this is a single targeted save, that I can use Shadow Martyr here?
Are you within range?
It's anywhere. It can teleport anywhere as long as I can see the target.
It is a single target dex save, yes.
I'm so invested.
Are you gonna
to see if I
Xylo just
die
gonna
or
switch
not.
places like last second?
Mm-mm. Echo.
Oh,
I
Echo.
You're
can
gonna
teleport
warp
to
Echo
save
in
someone.
to take the hit?
Yeah. And then Echo has to make the dex save in their place.
If it misses, that bolt's gonna strike true if this misses. If you fail this deck, if you
Damage, dude!
huh. How would this work? Oh, the
Well,
damage is
I just take it instead.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's what I was thinking too. Just
The-
take the hit instead.
The wording for Shadow Martyr is specifies attack roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's why I'm asking. Since it's a
Mm.
single target. save.
Then if it specifies attack rolls, then no, it wouldn't work for this.
Okay.
Oof.
That is 35 points of radiant damage.
Sad.
Balefire is knocked unconscious, and as Balefire is knocked unconscious, the sniper vanishes, reappearing next to Balefire, grabbing him by the shirt, and then a crack forms behind them, and Balefire is pulled in.
Oh fuck. Do I need to pull
Is
up
there
my
anything I can do in my
already?
turn? Is that portal still open?
No, it snaps shut the moment they're through.
God damn it! Of course, man, it's shit I can do. You don't let me.
Do I need to pull up the
Are you in range to like do something about that?
Yes, I am actually.
Is it something that you can do as a reaction?
Why do you think I'm cursing?
All right, Balefire is not dead yet. I'm just going to tell you that right
Oh,
now.
Disappeared. She just disappeared.
However, you are not going to be part of the rest of this fight.
That's a really big feels bad, and that actually.
Wait,
This is something
does that
very.
mean concentration is dropped?
Good. Yeah,
Yes,
because
you were knocked
out.
unconscious, so concentration is dropped.
Okay, cool. I'm still left at 10 hit points.
No, you got knocked unconscious from the dart.
Never mind.
You are
Fuck, I'm at zero
technically.
hit
You
points.
can still have HP and get knocked out.
Yeah, you are mortally wounded. You don't need to worry about your initiative, though. I am very sorry about this, but this... Well, it wasn't really my decision.
I mean, you already
Thanks,
damaged.
Gala, for trying to kill your friends.
What's up? Who you talking to?
Anyways,
Gromit? Like
my
from
shenanigans.
Wallace and Gromit?
All right, then next up, one sec. Let me get Executioner and what's it called back. Let me get that other music back because the sniper's gone.
God damn it.
Oh, what's it called? What is it? It's Ornstein Smoke.
Actually, is there?
Hey,
Hold on, let me
that's
look at all
fun,
my
y'all, I got a
reactions. If only I could counterspell the fucking portal. But that's not a fucking spell.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm so mad on the end.
The portal is not a fucking spell.
I need to post out the fur baby.
I have counterspell. Nothing
I don't
procs
think
it.
fur baby.
This is frustrating.
Yeah, innate abilities. It's an unfortunate thing about dealing with the angels.
Sam does not throw any spellcasters at us, so this is one of the few campaigns where counterspell is utterly fucking useless.
I do throw spellcasters at you occasionally.
It's
but
so
it
rare that
hasn't-
it would make little and
I
less difference.
generally have monsters. Yeah, I don't have actual things.
Well,
with
here's
spells.
the thing. I can only get from sorcerer. I cannot change it.
You can change it when you level up.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Can.
Sorcerers. You
Yes,
have
you
stuck with
can.
it.
You can.
DM discretion. It is a DM thing.
Okay.
If DM says you can, then you can.
Yes. It's a side rule that I like running, and it's a thing that's been introduced, like all over all of the casters nowadays can change their spells when they level up. It's just a thing that happens now, if the DM allows it, which I do. Speaking of, Ishmael, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna be burning 4 sorcery points to do this shenanigan.
Oh boy.
Is this the correct song? Feels wrong.
Oh no. Anyways, so first spell is going to be Quick and Twinned, and that's going to be Chaos Vortex.
Oh.
So, 2 things are going to happen. I'm gonna steal this token. You're now being teleported here. Balthazar,
Oh,
you're being teleported to here.
thank you.
Oh,
Oh my wobble, Cinder.
Welcome to Chaos Vortex. I just teleport, and that's within range.
Nani?
I can teleport people 90 feet. And they have to be within 90 feet for me to target them, so it's a fun little shenanigan.
Thank you.
Now, second thing. This level, cure wounds on Zach.
nice.
So this is not much healing, but it's healing. So this is going to be 22 points of healing for Zach.
There we go.
Zach.
Yeah.
Wakey wakey.
You recover 22 HP, and you are back. You are back up.
I hate these damn fucking angels.
They're doing their best to screw you over.
More ways than one. Alright, and then I need to move. Last thing.
Why
so
are you
bye.
fucking angels? I'm sorry, what?
I said fucking angels.
Yes, that is the question
Okay.
that Balefire
Oh.
that Izzy just
I
asked.
get the joke now.
Space angels.
Okay, so to Balthazar and boop. That's me. Movement, bonus action, action. And if you're wondering how I cast Chaos Vortex, quick and twinned.
Yep, I noticed. I know. All right, that's the end of your turn. You got Zagre back up. Balthazar,
Zagre's
it is
back
your
up.
turn.
It's like, here, kill this thing.
Balthazar, you
motherfucker.
are on your feet with your sword in hand, silver flames ablaze.
Do it. I see a motherfucker. I'm gonna hit a motherfucker. And I have done the math for this, and I've doubled the fire damage already. That is 118 damage.
Nice.
That's just for one attack too, which is hilarious.
I have another one.
Do you
Oh.
need it?
All right, Balthazar, you get warped in. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I see this massive reaper. It's held up. Is it still held up by strings, or is the hand holding it?
It is still held up. Actually, no, the hand is currently holding it, yes.
I am going to just reach. Is Shanasha glimmering with this silver fire is going to just, in one elegant stroke, cut the hand off of this thing.
You leap up, jumping onto the back of the Reaper as it's pinned down to the ground by the hand, and with Shanasha held aloft, you cleave straight through the Puppet Master's hand, freeing the Reaper from its control as the angelic crystals begin to shatter, one after the other, as this thing begins to crumble and fall apart, black fog beginning to seep from between the crystals.
One down, one
And-
to go. And then I'm going to run over to the one that Echo is helping. 5, 10, 15, 20. 40-foot movement, speak over! Second attack!
You needed it.
Yes. And that is a 29 to hit on this son of a bitch.
Hit, roll your damage.
Okay, that one's cocked. Hey! Oh, sweet mercy! That's a good roll. That's a good roll right there.
Oh, say can you see?
This is
That's-
by the dawn's by my sword's blazing lights.
That is dawn's
Okay.
really light.
Yeah, in this case, that is 21 points of magical slashing damage,
All right.
and the fire damage I'm gonna give it to you already doubled.
All right.
That is 32 points of fire damage to this fucker.
All
Not bad
right.
for a single attack.
And my ancestors spring up around it, so it has disadvantage against attacks on anything other than me.
All right. All right. All right. At the end of your turn, Balthazar.
Balthazar just looks at the smaller fucker and just goes, "You're next." You're next.
All right.
And that is the end of my turn.
Seeing as the party seems to have recovered more or less from the earlier attacks, with the exception of Balefire, who is now vanished.
Gone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yes, actually.
You can combine flying, walking speed. So he has a lot. The dragon has a lot of reach.
No, it's halved, and you cannot do that.
I'm pretty sure you can.
It flies over. Let's see how far. Well, it's already taken off, so it would have to land, and it can't do that.
Regardless, it's DM
5,
discretion.
10,
Fair enough.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Above it hangs.
Undeath. Maldict. Undeath.
Let's see, where is it?
Yeah, I need to go back to this character.
Its maw begins to ice over.
No.
You hear in your minds, duck. You hear in your mind the voice of the dragon, duck. as a massive blast of ice erupts from her maw, shattering the entire, striking the Seraphim directly, and shattering the floor in this entire section of the map.
And Balefire just gets to miss all of this.
Don't worry, something interesting will happen soon.
I'm going to find Balefire.
They don't know
It was
if
the
you
last damn thing I
Right,
did.
and the Seraphim rolls a con save, which it fails. That
I was
is,
about to say, if it succeeded that, it's going to roll again.
that is 15d8 for 75 cold damage.
Don't mess around with dragons.
Its limbs start to slow and lock up as ice crystals begin forming around it. It now has disadvantage on its next turn of attacks.
Damn,
She
I
was
don't even need-
gonna cast a healing spell, but everybody's back up.
Welcome to me being a somewhat healer. And a lot of shenanigans.
All right.
A lot of shenanigans.
The Seraphim just kind of screeches and begins taking swings at Balthazar. That's a, let's see, that would be a 17 to hit.
It's
Is
Okay.
it still at disadvantage?
Yes, this is with the disadvantage. It was the disadvantage was reapplied from the dragon's breath.
I see.
That is 22 points of slashing and 16 points of lightning.
Hey, no, that's not half because it's fucking magic.
No, barbarians are
Bludgeoning.
resistant to yes, bludgeoning, and barbarians are resistant to physical damage, not magical physical damage.
But
unless
isn't
I
this
was
a magical
I'm not
weapon?
I'm not a bear totem barbarian.
But
Mag-
isn't this a magical weapon? That's what I'm getting
We're
at.
resistant to
no.
physical damage, whether or
Physical
not it comes from a
damage,
magical
yeah.
weapon or not.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Magical weapons do not bypass the barbarian class's rage feature.
I didn't know
Mhm.
that.
Yep.
I thought,
Yeah, barbarians are so much more powerful than you seem to think they are.
That is another 17 to hit. No, it's
That
an
is also
it's
a
an
hit.
18 to hit.
I'm going to spirit shield this next damage.
That is 26 points of slashing and 26 points of lightning.
Okay, can you give me the total damage from both these attacks real quick?
Already pre-halved. I'm gonna give you the slashing halved is 13 and 26 lightning.
39.
Okay, so total. Okay, and then what was the second hit?
That was the second hit.
Okay, that was the second hit. What was the first hit?
The first hit was less. It was
Sorry,
it was 11 physical. It was 11 physical, 16 lightning.
27 total.
So, 1 second. So it's 27 and 39?
Yeah.
Yep.
Its next two attacks with its claw.
What the fuck is going on with my calculator?
I don't know.
So 1 second. So 92 minus.
That is a 22 to hit with its
27.
claw.
1 second. I'm still trying to total out if I'm gonna be alive in a minute. I keep trying to do the math here, but my calculator keeps fucking it up.
39, 27.
Okay. What was
So
that to hit?
66. You have taken 66 damage so far.
Okay.
I got you.
And its next attack is a 22 to hit
It's.
for
Can I use Shadow
45
Water for that
slashing.
one?
I'm dead.
Can I use Shadow
down.
Water for that one?
Yes.
You
No
what?
TPK.
Yeah, that's the thing. Anything that has any degree of magic damage whatsoever fucking shreds me.
Yes, I would like to see. I would like to use Shadow Water.
Shadow Martyr, Echo pops up and takes the hit for you, taking that 45 points of slashing damage.
Thank you, Echo.
Echo. Oops.
Right, and its final attack is a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay, that is another 49 slashing.
1 second. How do we have the 49 there? Is that down to 24?
That is down to 24, yes.
Is that total damage?
Total damage, 24. Slashing.
I am at 2 HP.
Hey, I saved Balthazar.
He's still standing, baby.
Wait a second. I just realized something. I have persistent rage. Even if I make a DC 10 con save, I'm
You just
still
get back
up.
up. You get back
Yeah.
up and rages
I
more.
forgot that that's a thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Initiative
My
count
fury
20
is
hits
unending.
as the Seraphim's turn ends. It's the icon on its head flickering between a symbol of ice and a symbol of death, and it lands on ice and locks in. It is now immune to ice damage, to cold damage.
AKA
Whistler.
the Dragon Breath.
Whistler, it is your
Knuckles
turn.
in flaming sword.
Second.
You are
Sorry,
up.
I'm.
Light this motherfucker up like a Christmas tree.
Which target? Because I've been like multitasking.
There's
Which
only
person
one
do I need
now.
to
There's
do?
only one left,
Oh.
just the Seraphim.
He was
Okay.
immune to your death.
The one that
It
I'm
was
doing.
it was gonna become immune to necrotic damage, but well, it got hit by a massive shot of cold.
And
Let me roll
Balthazar's
my
fire
sword
damage.
First one is a 23 to hit.
That hits. Next.
Second one is a 27 to hit.
Hits.
Third
Next.
one is another 23 to hit.
Hits. Roll them bones.
And so
Don't forget
let
to
me
double the
see,
necrotic.
That would be, right, so that would be how much? I'm trying to think. That would be. Trying to wait. Where'd my? Did I accidentally? I accidentally closed my character sheet. Give me a moment.
Lovely.
So that would
2d8,
be. I'm trying to
3d6
do.
per.
It'd be 66 plus 15 piercing. That's for all 3 attacks. That's total. So. Don't fail me now. So that's 38 piercing,
All right.
and that would be. So all 3 hit, and it's 60 or 3d6.
That'll be
per
96 necrotic
shot.
damage doubled.
Doubled, right? Okay. So, and do you want me to do double dice or?
It's double damage. It's not double dice because it's weak to the damage. It's not like a crit.
Wait, hold on. I'm making sure I accidentally or that I rolled the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, hold on. It's another 30 necrotic. I am just lowballing it with some of these rolls. I hate it.
Oof. All right.
But that's not doubled.
That's not
So it's
doubled?
60 necrotic.
That's 60.
Excuse me. So that's 60 necrotic. Because that wasn't doubled. My bad.
I want to at least punch something.
A burst fire sniper.
God damn it. I didn't do. I mean,
3 shots ring out. And as Balthazar, right before you, as Zio's Shadow Martyr peaks, and then you get hit by that one extra attack, barely standing. Bang, bang, bang. To the gut, to the chest, to the head. It shatters. And falls to fragments, melting away into
what
nothing.
happens to the weapon?
The
Does
weapon.
the funny thing happen?
Hmm?
Does the funny happen with my rifle?
The mark, yes, the mark can. Another mark is put on your gun.
Yay! I have 9 now.
Waiting for a M1 Garand ping.
I mean, it's a Mosin, so it wouldn't do that, but sure.
Yeah.
As this last form shatters away, the staff, the rod falls down into the abyss. The platform beginning to fall away rapidly, starting from the edges, and you see even the flying machine of Whistler and the wings of the dragon are unable to keep them aloft as you all fall down into the dark.
Panic. Slight panic.
This isn't just your everyday gravity. This is advanced gravity.
That's gravity. Shut up.
As you open your eyes, you are standing before 2 dark forms.
I'm immediately going to like jump to my feet as quickly as I can and try to ready myself.
You need not be alarmed. We are not here to fight you. They say in sync it's odd and unnerving. Whistler, you immediately recognize the voice of the Reaper that you follow. as well as a second voice, eerily similar to her own,
Hold
but
on.
a little bit more masculine.
So I've been like managing tabs and everything. My brain is
Your
not
Reapers,
doing too well
your
right now.
Reaper savior is here.
Your boss
So,
is here.
oh, and it's
Yeah.
and they're like in front of us. Like
Yes.
he fell through the floor and then just appeared. I'm going
I'm
to take a knee and bow my head before my mistress.
I'm not gonna notice this as I continue to say. Oh, hold on. Let me think for a moment. And surely, and then you're just randomly showing up, just like one of those fucking Balefire.
Well, you need not. You have freed me from the angel's control, says the other Reaper, the one that wasn't speaking yet. We will do our best to aid your friend if we are able.
What
However,
happened to him?
from my connection with your friend, they have been warped to one of the. They have been warped to a place of the angels. And with that, do you guys want to listen in for this? Or would you rather this be kept secret because your characters would have no idea what happened here?
What do you mean?
It's
what do
pretty
you
much.
mean?
Do you want to hear character
Oh, what
information
happened
we
with-
wouldn't know?
What happened with
I mean, we're not
Balefire?
metagaming, so
Yeah.
unless you want to keep it secret for funsies, I say leave it to you. Leave it to
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
it's your choice.
Right, because it will
Yeah,
be
you're
shown
the
on
DM.
stream. I think this is
Go for
up.
it.
This is up to Ben and Izzy.
Oh,
Do you want the rest of the party to know what has happened? Well, it hasn't happened yet, but what will happen?
What
you
is
want to
to be
hear
what is
what
to
happened to Balefire when he got warped.
None of you dweebs will metagame about it.
I
Right.
don't particularly care.
I'm cool
Then it's
with
up to
them
Ben.
listening. I'm cool with them listening in as long as they, you know,
Don't metagame.
don't metagame, man. I'm cool
Yeah.
with it.
All right, then. In that case, Balefire, you are hit by this bolt of radiant energy, and just after, you see the form of the sniper appear, grab you, and pull you into a portal. It's dark for a moment, cold, unnatural. You feel like pins are getting stabbed into every facet of your body from this teleportation, and you awake in a strange chamber, large but familiar, made of silver crystal. It's almost identical to the inside of Gala's ring, but dramatically larger and entirely made of angel crystal. And standing before you with 3 figures at his flank is your friend who's taken away.
Currently serving you like tea in less of a angelic form with this darker like horn crystals are still growing out of him, but he is still like bluer in complexion at the moment.
Balefire is still bleeding out.
Yeah, Gala puts rests like a hand on Balefire's shoulder. That slightly corrupted flame, but reminiscent of the Phoenix Fire, does seal his wound. And kind of like holding a thing of tea, like snaps fingers. Balefire, you wake up.
You are not unconscious when you are down. You are
Oh,
just
right.
mortally wounded.
Yeah, you are. You get patched up.
As you
And,
as you snap your fingers, the sniper picks Balefire up and sets him into a chair, a bit roughly, and then it and is behind you, along with the form with the massive sword and 2 others that Balefire is, with the injuries, is having a little bit of trouble discerning.
I'm sorry for the interruption. This was the best way to get to you. Please
Do what exactly?
Oh, I simply wish to talk. Please do drink up. You'll need tea after this. Oh, you'll need tea before this, I guess.
I sniff it. See if it's sketchy.
I mean, you can roll if you want, but the Gala would never, even evil and possessed by an angel, Gala would never poison.
He would never corrupt the holy
He
tea.
would never. That's horrible. That's horrifying. he looks a little. You smell it, and he's like,
Please, I may be a monster, but I'm not that kind of a monster, please.
All right. Balefire will just hesitantly, but does drink his tea.
I have been watching. I see you have been busy bees. And, well, more of a hornet, I still have been doing work myself. The work that I've done has been a little bit undone by you all, but I saw an opportunity. You were in great danger, and what little part of
him
saw fit to keep you safe. So, if you ever do see him again, I would implore that you thank, for that is why you haven't fallen into any messes. You are quite the fighter, I must say. Magically, you are very good. But one thing that befouls you, I would say, is that he points at the necklace. That little pendant. I am only working with parts of his memories, but from what I can tell, there's a little someone in there. A little someone who is maybe less of a threat to me. Because you are. You are a threat. And I'll give you that. I
I'm
do
aware.
not wish... I would hope that you do. This is... I feel no ill will towards you. But I must make these pieces fall where they will. And if that takes a little manipulation of the board, well, I'm not above that. The blade, like the sun sword is produced, it is much longer than Gala's. It is closer in like size to a greatsword. And he kind of leans on it like a cane while sitting, like it's a little walking stick, and he goes, "Do you... I think we know how this is going. But for that, since you won't be around to let anyone know anything, would you like to talk to him? I can let him go for a moment. See...
I'm not sure. There's nothing much to say. After all, we'll talk to him eventually one day. Because we will get him back.
I'm so confident that that won't
happen.
That I will let him out myself. He has been...
It went high-pitched.
I was trying to be silent, but I'm sorry.
It went
Sorry,
chipmunk.
Alvin and the chipmunks.
You have
Alvin and the chipmunks are holding our friend hostage.
Yep, classic.
Christmas.
Christmas.
I'm working with the slider. It's fine. He has been pushing to speak with this whole little speech I'm doing. And since there won't be much strategizing you can do, I'll give him this. It makes him calmer when things go worse. For a moment, the corruption kind of floats back, kind of breaks from his head and face area, and there is Gala in his prime form, full blue water. His eyes are this volcanic fire, and no corruption to be seen. And there's there's a beat, and immediately his face crumbles, Balefire. Are you okay?
Long time no see, old friend.
It's been bad. I see all you're doing. No matter what he says, don't stop. He's falling into tears. He's like, none of this is. I can't stop. Nothing. I'm trying so hard, and everything I do is just fruitless. I feel like a prisoner inside my own body.
Balefire just kind of puts a hand on Gala's shoulder.
There is.
No matter what
there is a pause. He kind of his head falls and arm the arm moves on its own, still corrupting. He's like, sorry. I'm so sorry. And Gala fully the corruption goes, and you feel the sun sword jam directly into your chest with a little.
He really is so weak for that.
You see, somewhat of a shocked face on Balefire, but at the same time, it's not, utter shock. It's more shock with acceptance, I guess?
Tears on his face are reabsorbed into his body as the corruption kind of puts itself back into its full form. And as the light fades from Balefire's eyes, you notice him trying very hard to disguise corruption, as he did when he first.
All right, and is it time for me to intervene?
Yeah.
All right. Balefire, as you begin feeling the waters of death surround you, you feel a pair of hands grab you, one smaller than the other one gentle, while the other a bit more rough, as Balefire's body is pulled into a portal of dark. And Balefire, as you die, you feel the black chains wrapping around you, the chains of the gate, and you feel the sensations stop as you open your eyes, and you are once again in the place with no sky.
Wonderful.
Before you is the entity in the black coat that you never truly saw its face. It reaches down to you, a hand on your shoulder. This is the last favor that I can give you. This is your final chance. I am sorry, but it's time for you to go back to sleep. And you sink into the water, and you see before you shadow rise out of it.
As Balefire sinks, he just has a really soft smile on his face. And he kind of just whispers under his breath, "One more chance is all we need. Because I am faithful that we will bring peace to this world, and we will bring Gala back.
You cannot see its face, but you sense a smile from the figure. That is my hope as well. And Balefire is once again submerged beneath the surface. And Shadow, you awake, surrounded by a couple familiar faces, and a few you don't quite know yet.
In front of back us?
Yes. You are now... The Reapers have gone. Though, one of you will gain a boon from that Reaper. That has not yet been decided to, and it will be decided post-session, probably.
Shadow doesn't know what happened when she died from the drug troll, does she?
A very similar thing to this occurred to you last time. You are all now outside of the angel door, which is now gone in the Underdark. And in Balefire, in not Balefire anymore, in Shadow's wrist, another 10 keys as a reward.
Oh, wonderful. Is Shadow's
okay.
last memory dying to the Venom Troll, basically body blocking for Hirvi?
That is your last memory of
Shadow
being alive, but then you had a very similar experience that Balefire just had, where you were submerged in the water and you saw Balefire rise.
Okay, so when she rises, she has no fucking clue what's going on, does she?
She does not.
Wait,
Okay, cool.
Wait, so is the Reaper gone then?
Yeah, the Reapers are gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I had questions for my mistress, but okay.
Then yes, you can ask those. We can like rewind a little bit before this scene, and you can ask.
We're gonna ask, what their bidding was, and should I hunt down Balefire to save her or him?
I'm sorry.
Shall I-
Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Let's rewind just a bit to right before the Reapers left to retrieve Balefire, or rather Shadow, from the Rivers of Death.
Shall I retrieve Balefire?
We will do that. Unfortunately, it is too late for us to preserve them as they are.
What do you mean by preserve them? Like, is Balefire going to die?
We cannot reach Balefire until the moment of his death. But fortunately, an ally of yours will be there to stop his light from going out completely.
An ally?
What do you mean by ally? Like, Balefire dying, I don't see
The
how
Dark
one can...
The one who brought you here, she says, pointing to Balthazar and Zio.
Oh, right.
I'd like to mention.
I think is it? We know it by a different name, but I'd rather not utter it here.
I'd like to mention that Whistler is basically on one knee, kind of like what you would do before, like, royalty.
Ishmael is still,
with
like,
his rifle
pointing, like,
already
glaive.
swung over his shoulder.
Ishmael's still pointing his glaive at them just out of safety.
Ishmael.
You hear...
Oh, wait, hold on. You're pointing a weapon at the Reaper?
Put up the glaive.
Yeah, no, the moment you put a weapon at them, there's a gun to the back of your head.
Your movement to do that is suppressed by a voice saying, "He cannot harm us."
Ishmael, there.
Yes?
You know the thing that I just cut the hand off of? They're what the hand was holding.
More specifically, I was what the hand was holding, says the slightly larger Reaper.
Hope I didn't nick you with that slice.
It's not like it would have mattered. I thank you for freeing
You see Ishmael, like, he's still standing there holding the weapon. However, like, you see, he just, like, gets, like, a blank stare to the ground, and he's just trying to process this right now.
Balthazar raises Shanasha, like, up over his face.
No,
and does a little,
like he's, like,
horseman's
limping.
salute.
He's, like, limply holding out this weapon at this point, just, like, muscle memory keeping it there, but he's not actively trying to point it at them at this point. Just completely like mind blank for a good like couple seconds before he finally lowers it.
I'll explain it to you later. I have a lot of things to explain to you later.
More than you think.
All right. Well, after this,
I will
if we
be
start
able to
asking
grant
questions-
one of you a boon, just like my sister has done.
What kind of boon?
What type of boon would you expect from a Reaper? One that aids with the
Enlighten me. I am not familiar with Reapers of your kind. Back in the Feywild, things are a lot different.
No, they are not. Death claims all in the same manner.
Yeah. Death, whatever. I really don't care anymore.
Zog, we're talking to a psychopomp. It's kind of their entire job.
Ah, yes, I've spent with dead ones before. Don't get me
Wait, hold on. Who's saying this about death?
Zag.
About,
They are
there's
completely
actually-
unbothered by this. The Reapers do not give a shit.
Whistler
You
does.
can actually
Whistler, on the
even
other hand.
even though the Whistler's wearing a mask, like nobody can obviously tell this. There is a tinge of rage towards Zagre just at the utterance of these words. This is an expression of emotion. He does not do that.
You can only feel it.
Right. We will determine who gains the Boon of Death and its effects after the session, and we will explain it tomorrow. Because I would have to create a unique boon for the player.
Fair enough.
All right.
My boon came at a price.
Yes.
Balefire
Your boon was
still-
the boon you gained was after you died. So. Right.
Okay.
And Whistler,
Yep.
you hear her voice in your head. Stick with these ones. They have the power to change this world and aid those who need it.
Yes. My mistress.
So we have 5 more keys, right?
You have another 10 keys.
10 keys. Yep.
We have a total of 44. I already did it.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I was
And
making
Whose
so
arm are they in now?
Zoop Zoop.
Shadows.
They're still in shadows. Yeah. Zoop Zoop.
Okay.
You are now. Shadow is now laying on the ground outside as the Reapers have pulled Shadow out of a dark portal and laid her on the ground.
Now, at this point,
Alphazar
Ismael's just
literally like he spots Shadow and goes, "Shadow, holy shit!"
What?
Shadow just
Fucking runs.
just absolute groggy. Just what the fuck happened?
The Reapers.
Alphazar
He's
literally
like,
picks you up off the ground and just like
Oh,
crush hugs you.
The Reapers in
Zio-
sync bow and step backwards into a dark portal.
Zio, hearing Balthazar say this, also runs to give Shadow a hug.
I'm sorry, Shadow, what
just an
about Balefire?
just an absolute strained voice of, guys, what the hell? It's only been like what, a few hours? We just went to get drugs.
As you are saying that, Balefire's memories begin circulating in your head. The last several months of adventures that Balefire had with your group begin filling your mind.
Okay.
Just as that's happening, just slowly, Shadow's face goes from completely confused and dazed to pretty much just completely blank.
And
As
then-
if she doesn't know how to process any of this.
Alphazar has picked you up
Alphazar.
off of the ground and is freaking hugging you. It's like
Balthazar, I think she
I'm
might
5'10".
need a moment.
we're the same height. It's like
Balthazar,
being
I think she might need a moment.
okay.
Okay, someone before I start.
Before your head
crushing,
explodes.
before I start crushing things, mind explaining who this person is and where's Balefire?
Man's incredibly confused but quiet. He's like,
When
weird.
when Zio and I first entered this world, Shadow was with us. When Shadow and Hirvi, who most of you have never met, but that's a side question, went off looking for drugs. Look, I wanted some mushrooms. Look, I wanted some psychedelic mushrooms. They went hunting for drugs, ran into a troll, and Shadow died. And the next thing we knew, Balefire appeared.
Did someone say mushrooms?
Don't get me fucking started.
Wait, so if Shadow's back, when Shadow died, Balefire was there, that
It means what you think it does.
The Balefire is suddenly gone again.
Ishmael,
but
I mean, I can
Shadow
see this.
is-
Ishmael is... Okay, I'm tearing up just because of emotionals.
Does Shadow have all of her memories back as well of Balefire's
Yes.
initial death, her entire journey to try to save him?
You now
And-
have every single memory back unlocked now, including
Oh.
all of Balefire's
I'm going
memories.
to kill those hunters. I am
Oh,
going
fuck.
to rip the head of every angel I come across until they're all eradicated.
And you now remember what happened to Balefire. You now remember
Shadow-
what happened and the deal you struck with that figure in the dark coat.
Shadow just looks down and sees the pendant. The pendant that she was just in. The one that she carried for years. And she just... And you all just witnessed this. Shadow's never been an emotional person, but she literally just falls to the ground, tears streaming down her face, and she's and has you just hear a guttural scream of just utter agony.
You never forgot what happened to Balefire. You just don't remember what happened afterwards, the deal you made. And Balefire's memories as well. You remember seeing the figure in the black coat, the one that you saw for an instant as Balefire sunk beneath the waves, or beneath the surface of the water.
With whatever energy she has left, she's just muttering, he was here, he was right here. No.
Ishmael
He
realizing...
was right here.
Okay, Ishmael realizing the complete sorrow that Shadow's going through. And he thinks back to the loss, the death, the people that were never going to come back. Those who died fighting against angels. His rage simmers as he... What's the word? As he understands the feeling of losing those around you and having no power to stop it. He just drops the glaive and he kneels down to Shadow, putting a hand upon her shoulder.
Note she is currently in Balefire's kind of loose clothing. She's wearing Balefire's clothes.
Why would you do that to her?
It's better than her being naked, okay?
What would you do?
My point still... Anyways.
Do you realize how much trauma this is gonna bring her?
Anyways.
You do, however, you do remember. You remember the exact wording of the deal you made with that god of the void. Aid me, save this world, and I will undo what has happened to you. You made a deal.
Do not fret. There is plenty of loss. I believe you all know.
How is saying other people have died?
No, let me finish it. Let me finish, and then you can criticize.
Yep, go.
God damn it. Now you let me lost track because you decided to
I'm
pipe
sorry.
it. Thanks a lot. There are many things that we are powerless to do. Many things that we want to try to change. No matter how hard we try, we cannot. However, what we can do is continue pressing forward. Not for us, for them. To carry on their memory. To carry on their legacy. We will honor them with our actions. And we will bring justice upon those who have wronged our beloved.
As
Ishmael-
you are
Go ahead.
saying this, you hear like a crackling zzz, zzz noise, like lightning, electricity, like a Tesla coil.
Ishmael immediately gets guarded again.
You see behind you, just at the entrance of the door, jabbed into the stone, is the lightning rod.
Ishmael is going to stand up and take a look at it. The memories that he has, the sorrow that he can understand from Shadow, there is rage, there's sadness, but there's also determination.
Zag.
Thank you so much for using that particular word. As you feel that perseverance, that determination, the rod crackles with electricity, and arcs of lightning lash out towards you. You are wreathed in the lightning.
I do not try to dodge. I do not try to put up my hands. I just take the full brunt of this strike of lightning.
As you feel it, it's burning, but it's not a pain. It is I will keep on fighting until the battle is done, until all my allies are safe. You see images flashing in your mind of another individual, someone else. You can't really see their face. They felt these things as well, fighting a horde of angels.
As these memories are pouring into my mind, Ishmael is going to, one step at a time, move closer to the weapon. Step by step, but seems to be minutes to him, it's only seconds.
And with these memories flooding over you, you reach the staff and grip it. Electricity continues pouring into you. And with a quick tug, you free it from the ground. You are now attuned to well, I call it the lightning rod, but you can name it something else.
It will be named off screen. And also, I'm over my attunement level right now. Let's quickly unattune something so I can actually do that. Oh, apparently, oh no, this is a different character. But yeah, once he pulls his weapon out of the ground, he's just going to turn back to the rest of the group.
All right, and with that, let's focus completely in on Shadow. To avoid any interruptions if possible, please. Shadow,
Alright.
as you are coming to your senses of all of this, of what happened, what has gone on, your mind is processing everything so fast you're barely able to comprehend it, but it slows down in Balefire's last moments, where he's talking with Gala. You know exactly what happened between the two. You perfectly recall all of those memories and how Gala is still fighting within to try and resist the corruption. And
She does her best to compose herself and wipes away the tears and just slowly stands up.
you currently have 3 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, wonderful.
Dying will do that to you.
Yeah.
You know, dying and being dormant into a tiny fucking stone. Yeah, kind of. A little.
I'll do that for you.
Do you need any assistance, Shadow? I'm assuming that there would be like exhaustion that you could visibly see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
She looks like a literal... She's a tabaxi rogue, mind you. She's basically just a giant black panther.
My point still stands. Do you need assistance?
Perhaps I just.
Ishmael
Balthazar and
is.
Zio are still right
Oh,
next door.
Mhm.
Ishmael's
Thank you.
a bit further away with the lightning rod still in his hands.
It's also going to change form to kind of suit his style, just because flavor. But we'll get to that.
Basically, what happens with that is
Mhm.
the rod itself will remain, but whatever form you want it to take will form out of it made of pure lightning.
Okay. Oh, I see it. It's just a rod, but like I can. Okay, I understand. Anyways,
All right.
let us head back. I believe we all deserve rest and to process what has happened.
Yes, we. Other than me, it seems like everyone else here has taken some hits as well.
You hear Balthazar kind of go, "It's okay."
Ishmael's going to walk over and just slap you with a cure wound, so you're able to feel a little bit less pain.
Before you
Wasn't
do
actually
that,
hit.
the silver dragon,
Radiant
back in her
pain.
human form, pauses you. Give me a moment. I have something that will help with this. And
Thank you.
with a soft, almost song, that is 5d8 plus 6. That is, everyone gains 26 healing as she casts Mass Cure
Oh,
Wounds.
that's nice.
Upcast significantly.
I am far from up to par, but this is fine.
You're back on your feet,
wait.
at least.
Is that 100% because I only took 14 damage?
I totally forgot.
If the sniper hadn't achieved its goal, it would have started targeting you.
I'm
How
still
much
down
health?
over half my health, but that's fine.
Okay.
How much health?
26. Shadow is technically at full health, just with several
Okay.
levels of exhaustion. You have no injuries, you're just exhausted.
Let us get back. Let us rest. And I do believe that we need to, once we have a full day's rest, we start focusing our attention onto other matters.
It'll have to be 3 days of rest because you only get one level of exhaustion removed per long rest.
But that gives us plenty of time to
Recover.
recover and help
And for
out
you to
wherever we can.
discern, as well as you to discern the abilities of the divine weapon you have acquired.
That is true.
Zio just wordlessly offers to help Shadow walk as we leave.
I
Friend.
Oh yeah, was Shadow around when Balthazar got Shanasha?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it was Balefire at the time because it was after level 10 and you were with Balefire at level 10.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Shadow? You just look over. You see this fucking absolute cleaver of a sword Balthazar is currently leaning on. It's like,
Hello, chat.
oh.
Very dramatic
A
moment.
mighty sword,
This is
match a mighty
tremendously-
to match a mighty warrior.
Tremendously
We'll find-
emotional.
We'll certainly find
with-
something
we
like
just
this
don't
for
know
you,
the full
friend.
story of the
Don't you worry.
campaign.
Ow, my bones.
Ishmael is going to turn to Zach. Do you think you'll be able to walk by yourself? Well,
I did not see
My
this coming
question
at
for you, my
all.
friend, is
I didn't
one
expect
thing.
this to happen anytime soon.
Do you
Just
have
like
any
her,
alcohol
just like
with
Shadow's
you?
initial death, she returned.
You have
just
cider.
suddenly.
You have apple juice, you dum dum.
Someone
It's
with
nice to know
someone
he's
was at a
well.
fucking party.
Can't predict anything.
Balthazar,
Can't
do you need
predict
help
everything.
walking?
I have giant sword. I am fine. I just need a night of sleep. And probably an entire bottle of whiskey.
Are you guys doing, Zen, Whistler?
What you see, Whistler's just saying there's like, oh, I'm good.
No, I'm
Man.
just like, I'm just kind of standing there, just existing.
He
No
vibed.
physical injuries.
I have no care, if anything. I'm just kind of standing with the group, with
He's
the
vibing.
rifle slung over my shoulder. I'm just kind of here.
Zan's
Still wearing my
kind of-
mask.
Zan's
Still
kind of-
very mysterious.
You know,
very
one of these days,
mysterious boy.
we're gonna get that mask off of you so we can see how you look like.
In that case, I am actually going to take off the mask.
Hmm.
And pulling it off, there's a very slight hiss of like pressure as it comes off, and exposing my face, he has chips around his beak. There are scars all over his face. And the one thing that is most prominent is his right eye is completely white except for in black on his eye, almost like it's tattooed on his eye, is the icon of the Grim Reaper that he serves. I have it buried in my computer somewhere. Let me find it. Give me a moment. You guys continue when I'm.
All right.
trying to find it.
I'll take over the narration as we go. You all slowly make your way back to the fucking minecart. It's either the minecart or you have to walk up yourselves.
No.
I mean, I do have a fair amount of teleportation for everyone.
It's a really long way.
Oh, true.
You know
It's
how...
a couple kilometers of
I keep it there.
stairs.
Those with broken bones, you probably should brace it against something.
I don't think anybody has broken bones. Actually,
It's more as like
you
I think
might have broken bones. Actually, you got hit with the full force of one of the scythe strikes.
Yeah. For figurative stage, I only say my entire right arm has been like shattered.
I'd say your ribs, not your arm, because your arm is needed for combat.
True. But yeah, an entire rib or two completely just shattered. Wincing from the pain as soon as he says that. Adrenaline finally wearing off.
You might want to brace for this, Shadow. Miko made this.
It's just as fast as it was when we fought the vampire spawn.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm most definitely going to put my mask back on after I took it off, asking if, will this be sufficient? And the voice is no longer muffled, but it's basically still very much a Bumblebee mix of everyone else's voices. It's almost like a hive mind sounding voice that kind of creeps and fades between everyone else's voices in the party.
Satisfactory.
Okay. And then after you say that, he puts the mask back with another kind of hiss of pressure as he puts it back on.
What is this device? The dragon asks, confused, looking at the minecart with the springs attached, like the weird device attached to it.
This is our means of getting back up to the surface without
surreal,
having to
I'll tell
climb.
you that.
Please keep your heads and feet inside of the tub at all times.
She sighs slightly and tiredly gets in with everybody else.
Do brace yourself. It is going to get rather quick.
The acceleration is rather extreme.
Acceleration, yes.
Isabel is just going to sit next to
The
you.
acceleration is
The acceleration is yes.
Once everybody's in and strapped in and stuff, and hopefully braced.
There are straps.
Yes, there's seatbelts.
Miko made sure to include seatbelts.
He's a very thoughtful individual.
As you all get strapped in,
He literally decided to make a roll.
you're up 2 people now. There's 2 more people in the group currently.
I got a feeling Zach would just be like a little cheeky the little cheeky rogue he is, just like sit on Ishmael's lap, just like, this is mine now. I can
to be
see
fair,
that.
you guys barely you pretty much filled the whole thing up before. So somebody is actually gonna have to sit on someone else's lap.
Then,
yes,
this is so dangerous.
Bell's lap. You don't mind if I take a seat, yeah? I'm not that fat. Come on.
I have broken ribs.
Oh, come on.
Another rib breaks.
Or you are just that fat.
Who is it's Balthazar at the lever, right? As these folks are doing this, do you pull the lever? As soon as they get buckled in.
It's like, all right, everyone's buckled in. 3, 2, 1. Pray to God. Throw the lever.
You pull the lever, and immediately you are hit with a massive amount of whiplash as you accelerate to tremendous speeds in an instant.
Hurts.
Ishmael, you are in tremendous pain as Zaga is getting pressed into you. Fortunately, your armor is negating the majority of it.
I'm sorry.
You are going tremendously quickly up the thing. It's getting slower and slower and slower, but very slowly over time. Until it slows after a few minutes of going crazy speed, it slows down just enough to get over the lip and gently stop at the top.
Not the fastest velocity we've ever experienced.
Oh, that was going down.
No,
Might have another broken rib.
remember the Thunderbird was much faster.
Right, yep.
Though you were shielded from that moment, from that.
Yeah.
Felt
He
less bad, I
protected
don't
you
know
completely.
why.
That was
I'm
fun.
thinking-
If I wasn't so tired, I'd like to go again. The dragon says, completely
please.
unfazed.
Yeah, you enjoyed that. Another rib might be broken.
It's a great
You guys know
job.
what, like, the windswept hair look? Just like
Oh,
hair
yeah.
back. Yeah, that's what Shadow it looks like, basically all over. Just hair flowing, going,
Zio's
pointing
mane
backwards.
is very messy.
We're both very poofy people.
You know, if Balefire was still here, I'd probably ask them to burst that for you, Zio.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Oh. Balthazar's taking a second.
Wait, do we lick ourselves clean?
Normally, I mean,
I
mean, that's your choice.
Tabaxi.
Or do we take baths like normal people?
I think Tabaxi
Yeah,
take
both,
baths,
probably.
but you
Bit of
can
both.
clean yourself with licks, but you do take baths.
I lean over.
It is
fully-
within your power.
I lean over fully, like, accepting everything that's going on, and I say to Balthazar, like, you think she and the fire had like a thing? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think Shadow's gonna think about the whole Zio bail?
I need
Hear them
alcohol.
saying this.
I think that's something you just.
I need alcohol.
That's
hold
an
on.
idea you
Wait, I
formed.
just
hear this?
realized something. Is that just a love triangle now?
Sangre! Where's that bottle of apple juice?
What's going on? Don't worry.
Do I hear
Give me
Zan's
the
comment?
juice.
Do you? I'm not part of this. This is entirely an inter-party
It's entirely
chat.
Here's
inter-party thing.
I start quickly sipping.
Fine.
I'm,
Don't hug that for yourself.
I try very hard to be quiet.
Balthazar just
Do I
grabs the
hear it
apple juice
anyway?
out of your hand and chugs.
I drop it. I'm like.
Can I roll a perception check to hear this?
Ishmael,
Zach.
come here.
Yeah, cut it, still on my lap.
No, come here.
Still on my lap.
I kiss Ishmael. That was cool. Earlier.
Fuck. Ishmael doesn't know how to react to this. He's also in severe pain. Because, be mindful, Zag is leaning into him when he has
broken
shattered ribs. Yes.
Are we at the surface now?
Yes.
Yes, you guys have been traveling, and now you are, in fact, on the surface.
Okay. I just
I'm gonna
grab I grab Zag
second.
by the ear and just yank him.
Just drag him away by the ear.
Yeah.
Also, just wait a second.
Because also,
All
because
of Balefire's memories are in freaking Shadow.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Shadow's seen all this shit.
Yes, I'm
yeah.
aware that
Oh.
Balefire for some reason had a a
it's-
very big obsession with trying to find a sweet spot on Zio. And I'm aware, don't worry.
Also, just as you're saying this, you just see Balthazar's freaking Adam's apple moving as he's just chugging out of the apple juice.
but also because of Zio's big passive perception, just hearing Zan's comment, he just kind of punches him, but not enough to do damage.
I crumble into dust. He's so pathetically weak. Just
I
We're
want-
not even
I
back
pick
for a
up
full
Sam
game.
like a-
I already have to deal with your
I-
idiocy.
I want to use my phantom ability, and my ear just phases through.
Everything hurts.
Pick up Zan like a bundle of firewood by the back of his jacket, just like, come on.
Hey, Sayo, do you mind helping?
I was
Yeah,
thinking the character
yeah, sure.
that was
What do you
pushing
need?
that narrative. Ugh.
Help walking, cause shattered ribs. Ugh.
Yeah.
As
sure.
you exit the mine, you see the kid from before. He seems to be helping with loading a cart of resources from the mine. It's a little bit after. It's in the afternoon, and he's like, "Oh, hey, y'all are back with
Hey, kid.
extras. Where's Balefire?
Don't.
He's dead. Don't worry about it.
He's
Oh,
dead."
well, okay.
Weird circumstance.
The
Yeah, it's
kid
a whole
just
thing.
immediately his tears start, his eyes start watering because one of his fucking idols is dead.
Kid, I'm sorry to tell you. Not sorry to tell you. He's kinda dead, kinda not dead. There's a weird arrangement with. There's this weird cosmic relationship between Shadow and Balefire. When one of them is dead, the other one is here.
Yeah.
Wait,
He's not-
Shadow, you're back.
Immediately,
Yeah.
like, what
He realizes, oh shit, I just realized I accidentally fucking hinted at this. He
What?
Oh my
asked
God, yes,
about
he did.
Shadow.
Oh, yeah, he
asked
did.
about Shadow and how she was gonna teach some of the kids
Yeah.
about how to sneak around.
Yeah.
This was not planned, by the way. I did not
That's
plan this event
accidental
at all.
foreshadow.
Sayo.
I accidentally foreshadowed Shadow's return.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Shut up.
Shoot you just for that.
That's fair.
Praise the sun.
Anyways, like Isabel is still
You
like
cannot
leading
touch my
heavily
dad.
to Sayo at this point. It's like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
enough with the tragedies. Can we please get back to the city? I think I need a fucking priest.
Yeah, probably. Balthazar takes
Before
his.
Shadow leaves, she just kind of goes up to the kid, gives him a pat on the head, and she's like, "We can talk later."
This guy is fucking starstruck.
Get in the cart.
I just imagine his pupils are just star-shaped.
If he doesn't get
Also, you
Control
have
the
our
cut, I
friend,
would-
a dragon, so have fun with that.
A
That's a whole
dragon.
deal.
Yeah.
A real life dragon.
I
Speaking-
imagine...
Dragon in Skyrim. Sorry,
Isabel's going to spit out some blood, but then turn to the dragon. Speaking of, what was your name again? I don't think we actually got it whenever we were back down there.
I'll tell you later. We seem to have
Nothing.
You seem to need more medical attention than anything.
I mean, I did take a full
Also,
plug from the Reaper.
my memories are still a bit fuzzy, so maybe after a bit of rest I'll be able to recall.
Well,
but
you're
for
welcome
now-
to stay with us.
Zagreus says,
I think once I've recovered, I will head back to the monasteries in the mountains. I need to see what has happened with the rest of my people.
Again?
This is a ancient silver dragon who was locked away during the time of the Angel War.
So
she was impaled by angel spikes, but they couldn't treat her without her becoming an angel, so they literally put her in stasis.
Is this dragon related to another certain dragon?
No, she is aware of that dragon, but she is not in any way related to them, besides the fact that they are both silver dragons.
Okay.
They
I was just
are,
curious.
like, if anything, she is effectively a queen, this is effectively a knight.
I see. Has nothing to do with, for those wondering, it has nothing to do with this campaign. It has to do with a character that was in the side campaign that is no longer in the side campaign.
Anyways.
Also, I think we have some things to talk about before you do leave, I say to the dragon.
I will aid you in the I will aid you the best I can. And you're all this conversation is happening as you're heading back to town on the cart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lying down, just like fully like in the
Just
center of the cart. just
Silver
trying-
silver nuggets kind of rattling around you as you're laying on a pile of just silver ore.
I mean, I don't care. It's better than just like sitting up with broken ribs.
You did receive some magical healing, and that did soften it a bit, but still, magical healing cannot repair broken bones. Well, actually, it can.
It can. Just it didn't fully do it.
Yeah, it can. It's just it can't. This level of magical healing cannot regenerate lost limbs, is what it is. All right, and you all manage to get back to town, and Shadow, you're back in Swafford.
Though many things have changed.
It's like you never left.
I feel like Shadow should go see Grisha.
We all need to go see Grisha.
As well as call for a priest.
Grisha.
Unless we.
Assuming I
Where's the
don't
nearest
know
temple?
You are aware of Grisha?
Not far from his house.
You are aware of Grisha, but you have not directly interacted with him as you snuck into the mine, rather than ask for permission.
Mm-hmm.
Friend.
Yeah, either way, Shadow's gonna have to go see Grisha because she did. Well, Balefire did see Gala, and that he's still trying to fight back, and I think that's something Grisha would like to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so what's gonna happen? Are we going straight to Grisha, or are we temple, or?
I'd say temple so we can all kind of patch up our wounds.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the holy wine. Yes, this will be good.
Okay, Zach, I may actually join you in a night on the sauce, but I'm not stealing from a church.
I continue. I grab Zag by the ear again.
Come on.
If I'm going to be the only female here, I might as well be all of your mother.
What? Does too much pain to even talk back about that.
You all make your way to the temple, and you're guided into the medical wing by an acolyte. Unfortunately,
Sayo actually sits outside.
Okay. It's a familiar acolyte. It's the one who initially brought you to the mine all that time ago. Though they seem to have gone up in the world a little bit. They seem to be the one that's treating a lot of the wounds now. They have their own holy magic now.
Ooh.
However, in one of the medical beds, like cordoned off from the rest with some sheet walls, you could catch a glimpse of the head priest or priestess, religious person, the head person. They seem to be sleeping with their mask on in one of the medical beds.
After we get healed, I'm going to ask a lot of questions to you, Balthazar. And, well, the Shadow. Since it seems there's a lot more. Fuck!
I go to Ishmael. You need to rest. It's okay.
I mean, he has to make it to, like, a medical bed somehow.
You are being helped by a couple acolytes.
Doesn't stop the pain.
Doesn't stop the pain, yeah, but they're helping you, and they're helping you get out of your armor too. Which, now that I think about it, your armor is in fact dented into the side of your chest, which is what broke your ribs.
Yeah. Random question: do you think I could just teleport out of my armor?
No.
Ah.
They make quick work of your armor though, and get it off. We'll get this. Due to the help that you and your group has shown to us, we'll get this to Dragul, and he'll get it repaired by tomorrow. And they take your armor and they put it in kind of like a box that they're gonna bring to Dragul.
I think I'm not gonna be spending my next 3 days.
All right, and is anybody else gonna like have treatment here, or who's gonna go back?
One sec, I'm talking to my roommate, and you're gonna have to catch me up to speed because it's actually something that's really important. So sorry,
Okay.
I will be right back.
I think. Well, they go pretty much get nursed back to health. Shadow is gonna go to Grisha.
All right,
Just
are you
take
going
a bit
alone,
of a-
or is anybody coming with you?
I
really wish I could go.
Okay. All right, then.
I'm not going
It
into
will
the
be a
temple.
bit more of like a slower, more leisurely walk. Just kind of seeing the whole town as well.
You're still in Balthazar's clothes, though you did tie a few of his belts a little bit tighter. So
Balthazar's clothes.
Balefire.
Balefires.
Excuse me, my shirt is perfectly
Things got
fitting. Why are you in my shirt?
You know I'm bad with names, okay?
Especially because we have two people whose the first three letters of their name are B-A-L.
I just realized.
Now there is but one.
Balefire stored a lot of
B.A.P..
Shadow's old gear inside the ring, so Shadow doesn't have it. Shadow has
Yeah,
Balefire's
all of her
spellbook.
gears in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow doesn't have
Son
any of her
of a
gear
bitch.
except for the spellbook. And a knife, because Balefire did keep a knife on him.
Well,
All right.
We should be able to get you your stuff out of the ring.
Yes, that's not my biggest concern, however.
All right, and you make it. You're heading to Hogwarts. Grisha's
Ismael-
house. As
I
always, the
still wish I could
sign
join.
says, "Please knock." Is it
Sorry.
been-
Okay, so I was talking to my roommate. What did I miss exactly?
Not much.
Nothing much. Yeah, they're just
Okay, so
they're
I
getting
heard
medical.
stuff about
People
healing and
are
medical
getting medical
attention.
treatment in the church, and Shadow and Shadow and Zio are going to meet with Mayor Grisha.
I am going to stay with the main group of the party and I guess stay outside wherever their
Yeah, you're
rooms
sitting,
are.
you're sitting outside the church as well.
Because I'm fine. But
You were
what I am
sitting.
going to do...
You were sitting with Zio outside the church before Zio went with Shadow.
Right. So what I'm actually going to do, because I'm not going into that church. I mean, I might burst into flames for all I know. I'm going to like take out this like blanket out of my bag, and it's like a thin blanket, and roll it out, and inside is a bunch of small tools, and a bunch of small, very intricate looking tools, and pull my rifle off my back and start to disassemble it, and start to clean. Essentially, I'm cleaning and tooling with the rifle, just sitting there like crisscrossed, just kind of doing intricate work with the rifle. And I guess I look like I'm doing some form of maintenance.
All right. Now hopping back over to Shadow and Zio. After I'm guessing you knock on the door. Does Shadow or Zio do it?
Shadow will do it.
All right. Before your knock even lands on the door, it opens, and you hear and you see Grisha with a sad look on his face. Come in. He opens the
After
door
you.
fully for you.
It's wonderful to see you again, Grisha.
It is. It is. I felt what happened.
All that this means is another chance.
Yes. And I give thanks to that God for this. It is far better than the world, than the dark claiming one such as you, or such as Balefire.
Before I came back, Balefire met with that thing that took Gala. And for just a moment, Gala was able to emerge.
And there is still hope of freeing him without
Absolutely.
destroying him completely.
There's no doubt that we could free him without, well, potentially killing him. But all that this does now is just strengthen our hope.
We will continue this in just a moment. Let me get you some tea. He gets up and goes and makes some tea as per always. I'm guessing both of you sit down.
Yeah, Zio is still probably heavily bleeding. That's fine.
I'm good.
You all got some magical healing. You're not bleeding anymore.
Oh yeah.
You're definitely covered in blood though.
I don't want to
Mostly our own.
I don't want to sully your furniture.
Actually, entirely.
Oh, it's quite all right. The fire treatment that those have prevents it. Makes them very easy to clean.
You sure?
God damn, I need to get Greasy to bless my furniture.
He brings out some tea, and I'm guessing once again you drink it?
Mm-hmm. Before drinking it, Shadow just kind of gives a nod and says thank you.
He nods back, and as you drink your tea, once again, you feel that you are at home. You feel like, well, it feels like a warm embrace of someone that you love.
It just brings Shadow to tears.
Honestly, it feels much of the same for Zio.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you're at home once again. Grisha then asks, alright, is there anything else that you saw? Like location, things that are working with him, stuff like that.
Shadow just kind of gives him a full rundown of everything, just like the room that they were in, like the state that he looked like he was in as well.
Alright.
Just any amount of description that she can remember.
From what it seems, I've been having trouble accessing Gala's personal dimension. I fear that he has managed in his corruption to isolate it and alter it. I may eventually be able to open up a doorway to get you there. However, I cannot, at the moment, do so. With my power being split to defending from the Lurker and the Bombers, I am unable to aid you in doing so just yet. If it was only one, maybe, but not two. If you manage to take down both of them, I may be able to come and help you myself. But for now, we must wait. And from what you told me, those figures that were standing behind him, it seems that he has control of some... I wouldn't call them... I hesitate to call them lesser angels, but they are not...
Essentially, he has some bodyguards.
Yes. And from your descriptions, it seems that one of that he... Well, I don't know exactly how that happened, but you would best be very cautious. They seem tremendously dangerous, especially if one was able to both fell Balefire and take him away in one fell swoop.
Faster than we can even react.
Very worried about the two that you are unable to see. See, from the danger that was posed by the two that you have seen thus far. I'm very concerned. Regardless, only time will tell. You have my full support, whatever I can give you. We will save Gala.
Not just Gala, but we will save this world as well.
Yes, and give...
And everything else that we're fighting for.
Once again, I will have to give thanks to your master. Well, the entity that is aiding you. It has no direct control over you. I'm working to aid you in the fight against the Bombers, and maybe the Lurker as well. I'm working on getting in contact with the Storm. I don't doubt that he will be willing to help us, though. In his grief, his rampage has been unceasing. Might take a bit of convincing.
I see. Well, if you can get through to them, that would be great, but...
Any help would be appreciated.
Exactly.
I do believe that is all there is to discuss, unless you have more that you want to ask.
I do have a question.
Yes, what is it?
Oh.
Shadow. The DM will take a little bit of time to get used to calling to saying Shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Because so used to calling
It took
Shadow
because
Balefire.
it took me a little while to get used to saying Balefire too.
Fair
It's
enough.
gonna take me a bit.
How did Balefire seem when he had your tea? After all, it does have somewhat of an effect.
I cannot say, though I feel if you were to comb through his memories, which I do believe you have access to from the way that you have acted thus far, that you can feel for yourself. The memory is recalled, and Shadow remembers Balefire crying at feeling like he was with Shadow once again at home, somewhere safe. Memory comes to the forefront.
Just as Balefire cried, Shadow cries as well.
All right. Is that all?
Mm-hmm.
Your conversation with Grisha. After a time and some... Well, Grisha offers no comforting words, for he knows that you do not need them at this point. Best of luck to you. He says
To you as well.
as you are leaving, he wishes you good luck.
We'll probably talk again soon to discuss our next plans.
Yes. I'll send a message to inform you right away if I manage to get in proper contact with the storm.
But there should be one less at point of attack from the angels for now, which is good.
Yes, and I thank you for clearing that out. Shadow.
Yes.
I'll get some people around town. I'll ask some people around town to gather some gear for you. You're going to need it.
That would be quite appreciated. As well, everything's kind of stuck in that ring, isn't it?
For now.
Balefire really should have done some strength training instead. Sort of sticking his face in a book all day. Oh, I don't know how he did it.
You should try. You should try reading a book sometimes.
That's a part of her boon, right?
Oh, I have. It's just I don't enjoy it as much. I don't exactly enjoy being idle.
All right. With that, your conversation with Grisha ends. And I'm guessing, do you return to the inn or do you return to the church? It seems that those who are injured are still at the church, but those who aren't are probably should probably wind up going to.
I don't exactly want to go to the inn either.
Yeah.
Could just sleep on a rooftop for tonight. The sky is clear. It's rather pleasant for the spring air.
Yeah, I think Shadow either way is just gonna sleep somewhere unconventional in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at the stars and curl up in a ball while cuddling the clothes of Balefire and just the fetal position, crying silently.
I think Zio might go and visit Karen for a little while.
All right.
I think she said that she had something for him, right?
Maybe. I think she said she'd teach you another trick, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Another trick.
All right. Well, with a tearful reunion and recalling the memories of those lost, I do believe I will call this session here. I hope you all enjoyed. I did not see this coming.
What coming?
Shadow.
You brought my
True.
fur baby!
I didn't see this coming. I did not expect this to occur.
I don't think any of us did, really.
No.
Oh, God.
Well, with that, I will have a little send-off in the stream and say goodbye.
Okay.
Right. Actually, yeah, no, I think I'll just do it here. Well, I hope everyone who watched enjoyed the stream. Join us again. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. Definitely. I probably have a few streams in between now and then of just playing probably Terraria. But Wednesday will be the other campaign, and Friday, once again, will be the continuation of this one. The continuation of the story of the Allies Adrift. I hope anybody who watched enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Anybody else want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye from a very
Goodbye.
sad and
Bye,
traumatized
Twitch.
child.
Certainly something.
I just realized that Zio should probably clean up before going to see Karen.
Probably
No, you 100% forgot to clean up. And she's
Yeah.
just like, oh, we gotta get you cleaned up. And she pulls you in by the ear and starts bathing you. She starts bathing you like a child.
Probably have.
She is surprisingly
a room
strong for the
somewhere.
small size that she is.
That's
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
I would imagine Whistler, when he originally came into town, probably got a room somewhere.
We have
Yeah.
permanent rooms at the inn. Once Balthazar got out of the, once Balthazar and those being treated got out of the freaking.
Oh no!
church
If you're
FD.
injured, they're keeping you in the temple
Okay.
overnight.
They're not letting you leave until you're
That-
recovered, man.
Balthazar's like, it's okay, I can walk to the inn. Nope, nope, nope. It's like, people have to, like, someone just stands in the doorway to physically stop Balthazar from leaving because he's not hurting anyone here. It's like,
And then
Like,
eventually he has to be strapped down.
I like to think that the staff is trying to stop Balthazar failing, and then Ishmael's just teleporting him back to the bed.
you have to keep freaking warping.
All right,
If
chat.
you have
I
hold
hope you have
person,
a
I literally
wonderful
just
night.
imagine you using hold person to keep him in the
Goodbye.
bed, so that way the people at the church can just, strap him to the bed.